Welcome back to OtakuDaiKun. It is time for more summer! Woo! Okay, so as usual, I was playing through the game a little bit, racked up a number of story scenes that'll be worth showing off. So first we'll start with my room. Catch up on some of that stuff. Let's see here. Bum, 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 bum. Shining Queen, that is the one we are on. Hello, good father. Father! I ain't your daddy. Someone in my previous video commented something that I can't answer. It's legitimately strange. How the hell is Anastasia here if this event is set before the Lost Belts? It makes no sense. This is my life now. Drawing, and more drawing. The goal might finally be inside, but that doesn't mean I can slow down. Sometimes I get the feeling that this is all wrong. Others, it seems like everything's fine. I've come this far on passion alone. At this point, I can't tell if I went the right way or not. But it won't be much longer till this comes to an end now. Sarah, you okay? I'm gonna hit the sack myself. I didn't think I needed to sleep as a servant, but maybe it'll help get my head straight about some stuff. I know the Throne of Heroes is, but no one's like, oh hey, Anastasia, wait, you're Anastasia? Because then if they saw her in the Lost Belt, they would immediately know who the hell she is. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and spend the time however you want. If you don't have anything to do, you could always go outside for a while. Good idea. We've been doing nothing but work and sleep ever since yesterday. Why don't we go to the beach, Master? A little dip in the ocean should help loosen you up. I'll go with you then. I think I'll join too, if you're fine with Ushi Wakamoto around. But in my role as Hawaiian Hood, I'd feel better keeping an eye on things just in case. Sweet dreams, Jean Alter. Yeah. No, Gordolf being there makes sense enough, I guess. It's just, everyone would be like, who the hell is this servant? Oh, there seems to be quite a commotion over there. I guess. It's still a little silly, though. Looks like a bunch of overworked men to me. Maybe there's some kind of event happening today. I see they're not servants. Some of them look to be like Lord Blackbeard's men, while others are. Those are Celtic soldiers. Then that would mean... You guys can't take it anymore, huh? Didn't I tell you to wait here like good boys? I knew it. It's Maeve. Oh. Great, her again. Whatever she is doing here, it can't be good. Take a look around. Beautiful beach, beautiful sea, beautiful sky. Starting to notice a theme by now. Maybe the word beautiful has started to lose all meaning. Well, you're in luck. The Queen's about to personally remind you who the word beautiful suits best. Rejoice, my poor little worker bees. Let me see you cry in joy at my unbridled generosity. Yes, that's the stuff. Now then. Announcing the Maeve contest. A Maeve production brought to you by Maeve, for Maeve. You rock, Maeve! Woo! Always wanted to say that. Here's this month's tribute. I risked life and limb to bring you back from the Bering Sea. Look this way, Your Majesty. Please, I'll do anything you want. The hell is this? Well, knowing Maeve, I can't say I'm too surprised that she'd do something like this. Never mind that now. Take a look at that. The simp army. Yup. Man, yeah, speaking of that, last stream was the last day that my iPhone lived. That shit's dead now. The touchscreen went out, and then it started having lines across it, and as I tried to reset it, it just became a black screen. Then I could hear audio, but after I plugged it in, it just stopped. Eventually I had to open up the whole thing and try to fix it. To no avail, so I have transferred to new devices. Thankfully, I have an iPad for drawing, so I just decided to switch to that. Easiest solution for sure. Hand Chat channel? Never heard of that. That was entry number 1, the strong, noble, adorable, and unquestionably beautiful Maeve. Thank you, Maeve. Thank you for these irreplaceable summer memories. Heh, never mind summer. You're gonna want to remember those for the rest of your lives. Now let's move on to the scoring portion. What say you, Judgment Boys? Hands across the board. Unbelievable! It's a perfect score. Maeve's invincible. She's mystical. She's a living legend of beauty. Nobody else even comes close. Oh my, this is so expected. What can I say? I can't help that I'm just so gorgeous. Sorry, not sorry. What a farce. They're obviously all in cahoots, or rather, they're all even bigger idiots than she is. Fuck you! Yeah, she admitted it when she said it was made by her for her. No way is this on the up and up. If it were only a question of her embarrassing herself, we could simply ignore the self-serving exercise and shamelessness, but the problem is... her ability to get all these men so worked up. Remember, our fate rests on the popularity contest that is ServantFes. The more she gains from this travesty, the more we stand to lose. As such, I believe it would behoove us to stop it before it goes too far, Master. Oh, I thought I smelled some horrendous yokel from out in the sticks. If it isn't the mountain mutt, coming to play in civilization. Did you really not know that beautiful people get more votes? It's like a law of nature. Do you ever shut up? You remind me of nothing so much as a hapless cow, stranded on the shore, showing off her flabby flesh. Is this some sort of barbecue? Are you trying to make amends for your many crimes by offering yourself to the grill? I should have known a dog wouldn't be able to stop herself from barking incessantly. I'm not trying to drum up attention to give me advantage at ServantFes. Why bother? My photo book is going to sell more copies than anything else no matter what. This contest I whipped up is just one way to further spread my glory to the beauty throughout the glory of my beauty throughout the world. Don't be preposterous. This is obviously a ploy to drive up sales. You even came up with a fake quote for your ad copy. Queen of the beach, now queen of the books! How unspeakably rude. Fine then, if you've got that much of a problem, why don't you compete? You don't want me taking the crown when you don't think I deserve it, right? Then beat me. I played World of Warships? Hell no. I think you've got pro noob gamer dude. You have a specific bias for the ultra thick and stuff like that, whereas I think from a Japanese perspective, someone who is slim and petite is like so much more coveted, depending on who it is, of course. But I think that's where it comes from. Am I going to do a video on the Grand Servants? There's very little information about them, to be honest. I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm just saying that it's possible for some that this fan thing might not happen if it were someone like Scheherazade. You Japanese warriors don't like to fight battles you know you can't win. Just going to roll over and go belly up like the cowardly dog you are? Oh, I get it. That's why you run around with your midriff exposed. Gee, I'm sorry. I should have been more considerate of your well-deserved lack of confidence in your looks. Huh. Oh, I do hope you can forgive me. Very well then, I accept your challenge. You want to do this thing? We will do this thing! Please calm down, Ushiwakamaru. There's no point in competing with Maeve in her own contest. Worry not. I am told that exposure is the greatest weapon of summer, and I am bearing at least as much as she is. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but regardless, I have the matter well in hand. Get a hold of yourself. The only contest where outfit design matters are French fashion ones. I don't know about that. Your, sporty good looks aren't going to be nearly enough to win this thing. Save the lectures for later. You are reminding me of my brother. At this point, I am no longer Ushiwakamaru. I am the Tengu woman of the beach. In the name of Mount Kurama, I refuse to lose to city trash like that. Now on to the swimsuit competition. You've heard of a catwalk? We'll get ready for a Tengu walk. Hello. Yeah, that Celtic warrior on the left is full of shit. She's certainly very sporty, but... yeah, she just doesn't have the same flair that Maeve does. We're at a beach resort, not an athletic meet. If we wanted to watch amazing physical feats, we'd go to the Summer Games. She fits my type to a T, so normally I'd be all over that. But since we're in Luluhawa, I have to give it to Queen Maeve this time. Dick. Well, well, color me impressed, Ushiwaka. You did better than I thought you would. But hey, don't feel bad. You could never have beaten beauty like mine. In fact, you should be proud. I thought you'd be walking away with straight zeros. I mean, forget that. This so-called competition, and the way it's scored, isn't the point at all. The point is that holding it in the first place is wrong. As far as I can tell, you don't even have any other contestants. There's no point in holding a sad, meaningless contest like this where you're the only one competing and your victory is assured. Oh, who said I was the only one competing? You mean you're not? Of course not. Entry number 3 and 4 will be along at any moment. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to my sponsor seat. Enjoy the show, everyone. My victory is definitely assured, but now it's going to be clinched after this white-hot battle with other contestants. Oh, but you won't be one of them, Sarah. This contest's for servants only. You're right, because I would beat you. I'd beat your ass. So stay on the sidelines where it's safe. Of course, if you insist on being my rival, I won't stop you. Well, I guess that makes sense. she's nothing if not supremely confident in her looks. She might not be above cheating in war, but I don't think it'd even occur to her to cheat when it comes to a beauty contest. Huh, is that so? You certainly know a lot about her, don't you, Lord Robin? Nah, I'm just observant. Look, here they come. Ushi's resting bitch face. Yeah. But there's also, I mean, man, I would pick Ushi over Maeve any day. Oh my, this seems like fun. Oh, I take this as some sort of battle to determine the queen of the beach. Did someone say contest? A contest means prizes, and in summer, prizes mean watermelon and shaved ice. What the hell kind of stage is that? Wait a minute, this is it. Hawaiian rock and roll legend, here I come. It's the other swimsuit servants. They're all here too. Attention all contestants and spectators. We have an announcement from Maeve. There's room for more than a single flower on the beach. Why settle for only one? So I hereby decree that the top 3 contestants will all be crowned first place. This concludes our announcement from Maeve. Woohoo, that's the spirit. You rock, Maeve. What? Well, I'll be damned. I never thought she'd be that willing to share the spotlight. Who knows, maybe Hawaii's rubbing off on her. Now then. Next up in the Diamond Maeve contest, we have entry number 3, handpicked by Maeve herself. One of our dear spectators, Mashu Kyrielite. According to Maeve, she was picked because anyone wearing a swimsuit is her rival. Are you there, Mashu? We know you are. Come up on the stage. What should I do, Senpai? Is this Maeve's way of being nice? Guess it's instinct. Maeve's a hunter at heart. Alright, I guess I'd better go then. I'll do my best to show off how nice my shield is. Pretty sure they're not here to see your shield. But then again, that sort of thing is what makes Mashu so great. Anyway, let's find some seats, Master. I got a feeling we're gonna be here for a good while, so we might as well see how it all turns out. To be fair, she does look very nice in that Ascension 1 getup. In theory, there'd be absolutely no reason for Skahak to lose. Ooh, thank you for becoming a supporter! Kevin Weeks, welcome. And of course, Arctoria would be the best in me. Ah, that was great. A veritable festival of 15 bathing beauties. Let's have another round of applause for all our contestants. They all look so cool on stage. I'd agree with that. Visually speaking, that's just what the doctor ordered. So this contest is finally coming to an end. If the top 3 are all taking first place, I guess the one besides Maeve are... Oh, wait a minute. We have a new last-minute entrant. This contest isn't over yet. Come up, entry number 16. The thundering crack of her whip. It's Maeve in the leather swimsuit. Oh, how risque. Huh? Now let's get to scoring. This is going to be a close one, folks. I don't believe it. Another round of perfect scores. But don't go just yet. We have a final entrant. Last one of the day, we promise. It's Maeve in her usual swimsuit-like outfit. Now on to the score. Another full set of perfects. Incredible. We're witnessing history in the making, folks. In an unprecedented turn of events, all three Maeves will win with perfect scores. I'm so moved I can't stop crying. What an amazing, incredible, legendary contest. The top three contestants are Maeve, Maeve, and Maeve. Our queen sweeps the contest with a Grand Slam hat trick. You rock, Maeve! You rock, Maeve! You rock, Maeve! I'm back, Master. It's too bad I didn't place higher, but it was still a lot of fun. Next time you should wear a real swimsuit. Huh. So, what do you think? What do I think? I think you're 51 oh, I see. I think you're 51 short of full deck. I can't believe it. Even in my wildest dreams, I never thought you would stoop this low. Why, whatever are you talking about? Did I say contestants couldn't enter multiple times? Don't blame me for this, Poochie. Blame your own lack of spirit origin variations. Oh, before I forget, I'm not thinking about how my victory here might affect my ServantFes sales, but since Holy Grails are all about giving people what they want, and if what people want is me, well, you do see where I'm going with this, right? I should thank that BB chick sometime for giving me this perfect opportunity. Like they say, third time's the charm. This time I'll finally take the Holy Grail for myself and use it to turn this island into my ideal slave land. Well, see you at ServantFes, I guess. Obviously I'm going to grab the most sales by far, but who knows? Maybe you guys will do really well and manage to sell almost a tenth as many books as me. Little Master, give me the snack bag. I'm sure we still had some string cheese in there. It's my duty as a Tengu to punish the wicked. I must pelt her with cheese until she repents. I think she'll just instinctively roundhouse it again. That impertinent wench. Very well then, I will simply pelt her with all manner of other snacks. What you need to do is spray her down with Cheese Whiz. Please calm down, Ushi Wakamaru. That won't accomplish anything besides feeding the seagulls. Good grief. Well, technically this was still a change of pace. Of course, whether it was a good change or not is debatable. Debatable? Well, maybe not for you. My condolences. Anyway, I say that we head back to our room, Master. Sleeping Beauty ought to be waking up soon. She's still fast asleep. Maybe we should wake her up. Okay, I'll do it. Wake up. Don't wanna. Too sleepy. Just 5 more minutes, please. Aw, that's adorable, but I'm afraid we can't let her stay in bed all day. Reese, would you be so kind as to wake her up? Huh? What's that smell? It smells like rotten fish. Ah! Good morning. Sorry to wake you like that. What? Huh? She came to hang out. Hang out? What is she doing here? We're supposed to finish our drafts today, so I just wanted to see how yours was coming along. And since you other club members were having trouble waking you up, I thought Reese and I could help. You call that helping? No wonder it literally smelled fishy in here. ServantFes is tomorrow. There's only 1 day left to go. We're going to have so much fun once we both finish our final drafts. Sounds like she already finished hers. We've only got a little ways to go. Yeah, true. Alright, this is the last day. Let's draw us some dojin. Okay, so that was Shining Queen. So we've already seen the final night again, and what are the results this time a number of times, so we're going to skip those. Yeah, I've heard the promiscuity of dolphins. We really need to see, like, a Jean ex-dolphin Dojin. Welcome. I guess this will work for the loop story. For this loop story. Though I thought we could still have improved a little. Really? I thought this could make for a really fun read. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, let's do this, Sarah. This manga will help us debut with a real splash. And this time we're gonna beat that photo book and you-know-who's manga. You know it. By the way, there's something that's been nagging at me. Come out on the balcony and I'll show you. We'll get there. I haven't done it yet. It's beautiful. Yeah, it is. Alright, take a look. Can you see it? Yeah, that's it. That mountain over there. Mauna Kea. I could be wrong. If I'm saying it wrong, just let me know. I'll fix it. I apologize. Normally, you wouldn't be able to see it from here, since it's supposed to be on the island of Hawaii. But now that the islands have combined together, it's a lot closer. Want to see if we can walk there? Right now? Things like this, it's best to just up and do them as they come to mind. Worried you might not have the legs for it? You are technically human, I guess. In that case, let's see if we can snag ourselves a ride. Mauna Kea? Hey boss, I hear you're looking to check out Mauna Kea's observatories? Alright then, hop on. My bear will have you there in no time. Great, thanks. No problem, you guys are... Ugh! The hell? Is she still wearing a swimsuit this late? Why isn't she wearing her civvies? Alright, I guess servants can get away with that. Makes sense. But damn, good thing I've got my shades on. Well now, I'm surprised Lord Kintoki is letting you on his bike, Master. To be honest, I'm a little jealous. It looks like it would be just as thrilling as a good training session. I wish I could go too. Ushiwaka, not you too. Is something wrong, Lord Kintoki? Nah, it's nothing, really nothing at all. Alright then, let's get this show on the road. Come on, full throttle. No looking back, hell, no looking at all. Except at the road, right? Vroom, 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 vroom. Looks like the rest of the road is closed to traffic. Guess this is as far as we go then, boss. It really didn't take any time. You know it. Of course, that's more thanks to Bear here than me. That's too bad. I was hoping to see the observatories. Still, even only halfway up the mountain, we still got to see Mauna Kea, so it'll do. These stars really are something, aren't they? You know, I thought Hawaii was supposed to be like paradise or whatever compared to my old hangouts. But this place looks like it ain't got much going on at all. That's true, it looks very desolate. Well, sure, this whole mountain used to be covered with lava after all. I even heard it snows up here sometimes. It might be one of Hawaii's most famous tourist attractions, but it's also the most opposed to the whole tropical island thing. You sound like you know quite a lot about it, Lady Alter. What do you mean? Everyone knows that, right? I didn't, but yeah, that does make a lot of sense. Yes, it was very well put. Oh! Yeah, right, huh? Well, it's nothing anyone else who read the guidebook couldn't have told you. She must have been really looking forward to Hawaii. The glory of schnoz? Or Skanaz. Alright, I suppose we better head back. I was hoping to stay and enjoy the night sky a little longer. Well then, we can just come back another time. Yes, I suppose we could. Alright then, Master. Let's come out here again if we happen to have some spare time. Mobius days, a Mobius days. I don't know, I've been playing this game pretty fucking constantly. I'm somewhere in the, I think, cumulatively, I'm in the upper 9,000s. Not for each individual one. I'm about 400k of each of those, but yeah. Or no, we're getting close. I did not play the Battlefield games. Hey there, sorry if I kept you waiting. You sure as hell did. Woo! So let's get to it. How are we looking? What do you mean by that? I mean, do you think we can take first place at ServantFes like BB said to? I think we sort of have to. Seeing how she has the ability to rewind time, I don't see any other way we can leave. Not to mention, I really, really don't want Maeve to get the Holy Grail. Do you think BB was telling the truth? Yeah, that's what it all comes down to, isn't it? There's some things nagging at me, too. That's why we shouldn't limit ourselves to just the Dojin from here on. We need to spread out, find other servants, and hear what they've got to say, too. It's rough, but if BB was telling the truth, we're gonna keep looking until we take first place. We'll just have to keep at it until we get it right. Pretty much, yeah. I'm afraid you're gonna end up being really busy too. Sorry, really busy too. Better steel yourself for that. Of course, I'm guessing that they were the only ones aware of the time loop. If we all work together, I'm sure we can find a way out of it. This reminds me of a Mobius strip. Did you just read my mind? Pele. Ba-da-ba-da. Pele. No surprise at this point, but making this book gets easier every time. We shouldn't have any trouble finishing it now. Now that we're gonna have more free time, why don't we take a break and visit Kilauea? Is Kilauea different from the other volcano we visited, Mauna Kea? Yeah, like completely different. Mauna Kea is a dormant volcano. Kilauea is still active. It's got lava, magma, smoke, all of it. What's more, people say that Pele lives near its mouth. Wow, any other interesting stories? Let's see. Well, if we're talking about Pele and volcanoes, then we also gotta cover the snow goddess, Poliahu. She lives on Mauna Kea. But I bet you could have guessed that. I've grown to love Saber Alter. Not necessarily her version in, like, Heaven's Feel, but her in Fate Grand Order is pretty nice. They say Poliahu always wore a white cloak, and that Pele had a black one. Pele would frequently try to kill Poliahu, but would always end up getting outwitted. According to all the legends, Pele never managed to beat her once. Now that we're here in Hawaii and all, you gotta brush up on your Hawaiian mythology too. I mean, that's the sort of knowledge we're gonna need in this battle, right? Though to be fair, I never thought Pele would be mixed up in all this either. A goddess with a black cloak, huh? That does sound appropriate for BB. I heard they also went for the same kind of men. In one of the myths I read, Pele first fell in love at first sight with a male demigod from Oahu by the name of Kamapua'a. Kamapua'a had a beautiful singing voice, one that carried all the way to Pele's ears on the islands of Hawaii. But when she went to meet him, she learned the truth. Kamapua'a was actually half man, half pig. They say Pele mocked him for being a pig, but that didn't stop her from marrying him. Don't know if it was the fact that she's already fallen for him, or if she didn't mind the pig side as much as she let on, but anyway. That doesn't surprise me. Pigs are smart, docile creatures who like to keep clean, yet can grow to be fearsome boars if left in the wild. I can understand why some people don't care for pigs, but regardless, there aren't many gods who rule over them. Is this why BB wanted to turn you into a pig, Robin? That has nothing to do with this whatsoever. Besides, it's the Holy Grail's power that lets her turn enemies into pigs. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I need to check your progress. How many pages have you all completed so far? I'd say between half and 2/3. We're making good time. Oh wow, and it's still just the 3rd day. That's amazing. Thanks. At this point, getting it done won't be a problem. Though if I could take just a little more time on it, I think I could brush it up even more. I still don't know much about manga, especially doujin, but wouldn't it be better to focus on meeting our deadline in this case? Well, yeah, you're not wrong, but still. So you want to up the quality this time too, huh? In that case, why don't we bring on more assistants? That'd be great. At this point, I'll take help from anyone or anything. Human, pig, hell, even a cat. You rang? No, please leave. Did somebody say help from a cat? Do you know anything about making manga? I played around with screen tones once. You're hired. What's going on? Cat just dragged me here. I wanted you to make something yummy and nutritious that'll keep me awake and give me energy for days. I've got computer work to do, and I can't go messing it up with cooking oil. That's a rather tall order. But okay, I'll see what I've got in the kitchen, and I'll bring it up when it's done. Good luck. Thanks, Boudica. Oh, I'm sorry, but I don't have enough ingredients for all of you. What is it you're low on? Well, I could use more chicken. I've already got plenty of veggies. Chicken, huh? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Oh, yes. Leave the hunting to us, Master. Don't worry, we'll be back before you know it. We're going to need a delicious, nutritious meal to give us the push for this last half, after all. There we go. This ought to keep us all fed for a while. I'm a little worried about how they'll taste, but Lady Boudica knows what she's doing. Perhaps she'll make fried chicken, deep fried chicken, or even one of those turducken things I've heard about using nothing but chicken. Oh? Why the mountain of chicken? They're a party I haven't sniffed out yet. It's here to give us a little bit more energy for the last half. Last half? For a doujin? Who's Jalters? She was serious about that? I'm not sure Lady Alter would be too pleased to hear you shorten her name like that. I see. And here I thought she gave up a while back. I'm only versed in the art of reading manga, so I can't do much besides cheer you on. But I'll be sure to stop by on your table on Conde. Ours'll be great. Count on it. I see. In that case, I kind of feel bad for you. I mean, it's pretty much a lock as to who's going to sell the most books this year. It makes me sick. I wouldn't touch that chick's book if she paid me. Hey, Blackbeard, great timing. Yeah? You know that book I was telling you about? Maeve's Rockin' Photo Collection? Well, the limited edition comes with special B. Maeve's footstool tickets, but there's a limit of only 2 books per customer, so I was hoping you could help me by. I've heard enough. Die! What was that for? So she's even ensnared my own elites with those thick thighs, huh? That's it. No more simping, Blackbeard. If you get a chance to ruin her beach contest thing, maybe I'll find a way to help you do that. No. Holy sister. Probably. Good morning. Good morning to you. Today, I thought we'd go check out Diamond Head. Roger that. Cool. Oh, and don't forget the camera. Come in. Good morning! Guess you got our rooms mixed up. Bye now, happens all the time. Yeah, pretty sure it doesn't. Look, I'm trying to be nice here, alright? What's wrong with me visiting my little sister? Hello, front desk. I got some nut job claiming to be my sister in here. Mind kicking her out for me? Is this a prank call? I think you mean psycho. Psycho if you're saying, like, it's the best. Because psycho, I think, is like last, almost. So, how's your manga going? It's going. Oh, come on, you can at least tell me something about it. As for me, Yeah, I got it. You're drawing a love story about dolphins, and you're about 80% done. Huh? How did you know that? I have my ways. You're really stuffing your face, huh? I'm so glad you're interested in getting to know me better. So how far? I'd say I'm about halfway done. Can I ask you something, Blondie? Please don't call me that. Anyway, what is it? Why'd you start drawing manga in the first place? Also, you sure you're not eating too much? That's a good question. I'm Jeanne d'Arc, hero, spirit, and servant, but at one point I started thinking, if somehow I were neither of those things, if I were nobody really, what would I want to do with my time? What should I do with it? That was when Marie asked me to try making manga with her. I just get this feeling of such delight from making manga. Coming up with stories, writing them, and finally drawing it all. You can't beat that feeling. Think so, huh? Yes, as stories were never a big part of our lives. Maybe not, but I pretty much am a story. Also, you're stuffing yourself too much, like way too much. That's why I wanted a story about someone I came up with who wasn't me. What about you? How come you're drawing a manga? Why else, to make a better one than your story with the princess and the monster? Princess and monster? What happens in that story? What do you mean? You drew it, didn't you? Sorry, I don't recall ever drawing a story like that. Well, it's about... Who your waifu in Fate? Jeanne d'Arc and Mordred? Artoria and Mordred, for me specifically. But then Skahak, Musashi, got lots of Fate waifu. Do they sleep in the same room? The main group does, yeah, somehow. Which sounds exciting. No, that doesn't ring any bells at all. Could I see it for myself? Alright, hang on. Huh, that's weird. Did I give it to you at some point, Sarah? I've never even read it. Right, that tracks. I locked it up and hid it so no one else would get a chance to read it, and I think it was better, to get a chance to read it and think it was better than mine. Weird. Maybe it disappeared when we caught up in this loop. Loop? Forget about that. Oh, and one more thing. Have you seen BB anywhere? Of course, she's running ServantFes this year after all. I've seen her running around a lot getting everything ready. Did you notice anything unusual about her? Anything unusual? Now that you mention it, she did seem a little different from the image I had of her. And I don't mean her new tan and hair. That seemed right at home here in the tropics. It's more like something about her felt fundamentally different from the rest of us. Makes sense. Come to think of it, you're not the first to ask me about BB. Really, who else did? The Count of Monte Cristo. Have you not run into him yet? He's usually hanging around the beach at night, though I wish he would come out earlier in the day. He's so popular with children that Jack, Nursery, and Lily have been staying up well past their bedtimes. The Count? Popular with children? They all enjoy imitating his laugh. Blackbeard sounds the closest to him. Ah, that Lokomoko was just as yummy as it looked. You ate so much it actually put Master off her own appetite. I've been swimming with Reese a lot lately, so I need all the energy I can get. Right, that dolphin. Yes, this dolphin. The hell? Could you frickin' not summon a dolphin into a hotel? Oh, our catch of the day is looking even fresher than usual, but we don't serve dolphin or whale here. Sharks, on the other hand, I've chopped enough of those bad boys into pieces to make my own TV series. I think I'm gonna try a full-blown motion picture next. Nobody is making pieces out of my Reese. Anyway, since we're all here together, how would you two like to come swimming with me? Yeah, okay. Huh? Huh, what? Come on, let's go. Master, is Alter okay? She's being so agreeable that I'm a little shocked. Maybe it's all the drawing she's been doing. I see if that's all it is, and I'm glad to hear it. Anything that can get Alter to smile more is a good thing in my book. What are you gossiping about over there? Come on, let's get ready. Coming. How do you progress in this event? You play various missions to earn your motivation, your technique, and your inspiration. And the more you increase the points for those... sorry, I'm stretching. The more you increase your points for those, the more likely you are to get better manga and such. I think you have to have a cumulative of like, I don't know, 800,000 or something. Am I doing a Yuri ship in this Let's Play? Pretty much, yeah. Then again, I always play as a female character, and then romance whatever females they'll let me. Take this! You're gonna pay for that! Ah! Hey, no throwing real weapons! Why not? You can always just throw that dolphin of yours. Oh, good idea. Get her, Reese. You thought I was serious? Hello. 900k total. Cool. Why do people think Jeanne d'Arc and her alter self? Or do you mean what do I think of? What, I don't know, what do people think of? I need the better wording of the question. Master, if there's one thing I've learned today, it's that dolphins are freaking terrifying when they're bearing down on you with open mouths. Their teeth do look like chainsaw blades, don't they? Oh, you two are so mean. How could any creature be this cute, be scary? Yeah, the only thing I can hear him squeaking is, "Death to all humans!" He is not saying that! Hey, I just got a great idea. Next time I make a manga, I'm gonna make it about a dolphin death game. What do you think of "So long and thanks for all the kills" for the title? Just so you know, Reese still has another transformation up his sleeve. Flipper. Why do people think Jeanne d'Arc and her alter self are sisters? It's not... They don't actually think they're sisters. They're having a sisterly relationship. That happens a lot in Japan, where even if you're not actually blood related, you'll still assign one to each other, like, oh, you're like Big Sis so-and-so, that kind of thing. Sorry. I'm up way earlier than usual, so... According to what Jean said, we should find the Count of Monte Cristo around here. Jean says Jalter is her sister, but they're... You know what an alter is, right? They're literally the same person. Just an altered form. That laugh. Come on, everyone, let's go. To be fair, I don't actually know what his laugh sounds like. What's he laughing about, anyway? He's a little, how do I put this, off. Aside from how he makes no effort to understand others, I also find him very loud and irritating. Damn, he really is loud. Wait, hang on, I think he's fighting. He's up against... I feel great! Super great! Yeah, I don't know his laugh. I don't want to try and fuck it up. Fiendish Oni, raging wildfire. You would dance on BB's strings, would you? But you are nothing more than the comic relief. Not even the great blue-haired writer of fairy tales would even pen a story with you as the protagonist. I don't know what you're talking about, but I can tell you're mocking me. But you won't be laughing much longer. Come out, guys. Huh. So you think you can overwhelm me with numbers, do you? Very well then. I will just have to call my own accomplice. So, what's up? I know we're in the tropics, but you'd still do well to take this more seriously, Master. Huh, this is perfect. Now I can crush you all at once. All you riffraff may as well be trash compared to me. Now come on. This was fairly entertaining. Farewell. I went real hog wild this time around. I'll never forget the look on those couples' faces after I turned into a shark and drove them all apart. God, that would be fun. I hope Shuten's proud of me. I mean, fucked up fun. Excuse me. I'll never understand how these Oni ends up so twisted. Still, in the end, she is merely a lion with the mind of a house cat. Shouldn't that be the other way around? I mean that while she may present herself as a lion, she still possesses the heart of a tame house cat. Forget it. Sarah, I presume you are here to ask me about BB? Nailed it! Then I take it you too have realized this world is caught in a time loop. You know too, Count? Yes, I do. Strangely enough, it seems I bear some innate resistance to repeating worlds of this sort. Then again, it could be a skill that belongs to my class rather than myself. Perhaps those who came before me experienced world-ending cataclysms of an endlessly repeating nature. But I digress. As a matter of fact, there is something I wish to ask of you as well. What is BB's goal? If anyone here would know it, it's you. Well... What happened when a servant accept their alter side of themselves? If they were transformed into one? I mean, that's kind of how it is. Jean seems to really care for Jalter and understand her on a certain degree. It's more like she's arguing with herself sometimes. Oh, why is Edmond Dantes everywhere? I don't know. They use him for, like, everything. You're right. A mere pretense. She would never create a time loop for something so simple. Okay then, if you're so smart, what do you think BB's goal is? I have not yet gotten that far, but with all of you here, perhaps that can change. My guess is that BB is the one who sent Ibaraki Doji after me. Robin Hood, I would request that you lend me your cloak. You mean my no-face May King? That's right, you and BB are particularly ill-suited for one another. Or is it well-suited? Ill, definitely ill. Regardless, using the no-face May King would put you at considerable risk of being found out. Not through any fault of your own, but merely due to a twist of fate. Oh yeah, I think I know what you mean. In fact, I think BB's already got me pegged whenever I go out on my own. Whenever I go out on my own. And that will only get worse if I try to track her. And that is why I can use it to follow where BB goes. Alright, you've got a point. Here, Count, it's all yours. Oh, I know the Count of Monte Cristo, and I've done his lore. There you have it, Sarah. I advise you all continue drawing your doujin while still bearing in mind what your true purpose here really is. In the meantime, I shall handle Lulu Hawa's encroaching darkness alone during the night. Just like that, he's gone. Still, it's very encouraging to know there's another servant who's aware of the loop. Hawaii's darkness, about Pele, the goddess of fire and volcanoes. I knew it. Something doesn't add up. Meat! Hello. Barbie? Phew! Coming right up. Don't worry, there's plenty of meat to go around. Meat. Meaty Niku meat. It should be fine, right? Servants don't gain weight. I don't know, maybe your mind makes it real. Why'd you have to say that? I suppose we can't entirely discount the theory that says servants can get fat. Not only is the fate of humanity in peril, but we're also, eating food prepared by other servants. Such food might have a much more stronger effect on our bodies than food made by humans. At least in theory. Not that my own weight could ever change, of course. As a dedicated wife servant, calorie control comes with the territory. Oh, you mean that fat-burning diet you've been on for. I'm sorry, did you say something? I didn't quite hear you. Just talking to myself. Senpai, look! Ibaraki's right over there! So she caught wind of our cookout. Shall I get rid of her, master? No, let's let Robin hear. That meat looks really good. But then I ate nothing but meat when I was still alive. And all I remember about it was that it was tough and stringy and smelly. That's all meaty really tastes like. It can't possibly compare to candy. Alright, I've decided. I will not give in to temptation and partake in this barbecue. I will run around smashing things until it's ruined. Sorry, I accidentally held it down. Let me catch up on there. My bad. Okay, that's enough of that. Robin, the green. I told you, never mind the green. Go on, eat up. Don't worry, there's no pepper on it. Hey, watch it. You almost skewered me with that skewer. Relax, I'm no lancer. Go on, eat it while it's hot. This is barbecue meat? That's good stuff. Why bother? Chicken, pork, beef, human, it all tastes the same. That's because you never cooked it properly. Go on, say, This isn't stringy. And the spiciness is a very refreshing change from all the candy, all the candy I've been eating lately. Right? There's something about cooking meat outdoors that makes it taste way better. Maybe it's the party effect or something? The trick is to get a whole bunch of people together in one place. Now go on, eat up already. But I'm your enemy right now. So what? If Shuten Doji were here, I'm pretty sure she'd just waltz in all. It'd be rude to rain on your parade while downing another saucer of wine. True, that does sound like Shuten. Alright, I'll join you then. Got that? Here you go, little Ibaraki. It's not little, it's Doji. Luckily for you, this food is so good I'm feeling pretty forgiving now. No picking fights.
Hello!
I know that. Very well, I think I'll make myself scarce for a bit. I'm sure you have things to discuss with Ibaraki. Now, if you'll excuse me. So you want to talk to me, huh? What about? I'm not going Oni wild right now on account of how good this meat is, but... This swimsuit looks good on you. Tell me something I don't know, but I commend your tastes nonetheless, master. This swimsuit is pretty cool if I do say so myself. You know, there have been rumors going around in the Oni world lately about an Oni correcting other Oni who stray from the rightful Oni path. Of course, I don't believe any of that nonsense, but if that Oni really existed, they probably wouldn't be happy with this supremely stylish outfit. But never mind that. The point is, BB is the one who gave me this swimsuit. There may be something fishy about her, but the fact that she did so shows me she has promise. So that's what happened. I'm so sorry we weren't able to give you a swimsuit ourselves, Ibaraki. Don't worry about that now, Mashu. All's well that ends well, as they say. I'm sorry, too. Don't be stupid. Humans shouldn't go around apologizing to Oni. Begging for their lives, yes. Apologizing, no. Still, I won't let that all go to waste. Hand over that meat skewer and all will be forgiven. You want this skewer? Sure, here you go. That's it. Mmm. Delicious. Is this chicken? That's right. For some reason, Luluhawa has lots and lots of it. What about this sauce? Did you make this, Boudica? No, Emiya did. He knows a great deal of all sorts of different cuisines from around the world. I still have a lot left to learn, if I'm going to catch up to him. Don't sell yourself short. You're a much more skilled chef than I am. All I've got going for me is my knowledge of modern-day seasonings. Here you go again. I didn't know you were here too, Emiya. Does that mean Nero and Tamamo are around as well? Yeah, the smell of the barbecue lured us over. It looks like we weren't the only ones. Babbage! Steam that meat! Is it still not ready? My patience is nearing its limits. Not just yet, Your Imperial Majesty. It'll take just a little more time. I cannot wait any longer. Hey, I called dibs on that one. What fine meat. Despite its beefy nature, it tastes distinctly wolfy and gangy. Well, I couldn't disagree more. Meat's much better undercooked. The bloodier the better, as far as I'm concerned. Anything good is better than what's rare. Of course you would say that, Maeve. No, not Maeve, Elizabeth Bathory! Pretty much just Saber Artoria. If you say so, but make sure you cook pork all the way through or your stomach's going to regret it later. However you choose to cook your meat, I would rather you didn't cook it on me just because you're running low on stoves. If it isn't Lord Babbage, I mistook you for an iron grill as elegant and grand as my own statues. I'm sorry, I've never used steam to cook meat before. So I couldn't help but try. Yeah, I'm definitely a red meat kind of girl. Mostly plain Artoria, but I like Salter quite a bit as well now. I have to say, the way things are going, we'll be stuck returning to square one again. I don't see how we can take the ServantFes sales crown no matter how good the manga turns out. We have to do something about the... Whoa, that was cool. The Maeve contest, too. And yet, in a contest of beauty, there's almost no chance we can win. A rigged one, that is. Which means our only option is to somehow make it into a contest we can win. But how to do that? Damn, Tengu girl. I could see your long face clear across the beach. What's got you so bummed? Oh, the Chinese soldier of fortune and the small-statured king. What do you want with me? I just couldn't help but notice that something was bothering you. You're worried about something for your master's sake, right? It's written all over your face. Hey, I've been there, so I know what you're going through. If you need to talk, I'm happy to listen. I remember now. You were a man of loyalty, and first and foremost. And the king is a cavalryman skilled in tactical warfare. Alright, you've convinced me. If I can't solve this on my own, maybe the wisdom of others can help. The problem is... who is better, BB or MHXX? MHXX, in my opinion. Although Hawaiian BB is pretty spicy. So the judges, organizer, and spectators are all on Maeve's side, huh? In that case, the only choice is to turn the contest on its head. The best choice would be to where victory can't possibly be disputed, like sports or a martial arts fight. Yes, that's all true. I can't imagine Maeve would simply agree to changing the rules. She doesn't care about the integrity of the contest. All she cares about is winning. Maeve, huh? Come to think of it, I believe I heard you can change into just about anyone. Yeah, though it's just a leftover power from some incident I don't even remember. But anyway, while I could change into Maeve, there wouldn't be any point to it. True, she'd have to actually admit defeat, otherwise her accomplices would just find a way to twist the situation to her advantage. Hey, strategist, got any bright ideas? It's too hot for me to think out here, so it's the best plan I can offer is a simple one. Fine with me. The more complicated the plan, the more variables you need to account for anyway. Besides, isn't strategy all about achieving maximal results with minimal effort? Right you are. Very well then. Simple as it is. First of all, ask yourselves this. What is Maeve's weakness? Cheese grommet. Cheese grommet. The moon. Beats me. Could it have something to do with the fact that she always has to win and be beautiful while doing so? Very astute. I can see why you made such a name for yourself during the Genpei War. The fact that the audience, judges, and everyone else here are on her side means that we cannot win in a way that would bring shame to her in her lofty position. I get that. But even if I were to challenge her to a duel, she'd just laugh in my face. Which is why you will need the Chinese warrior's help. Me? Let me explain. This is a lot of fun, isn't it, Senpai? It may only be a temporary break, but it still feels like a dream come true. I know we have to repair the singularity eventually, but I'm still really glad we came to Luluhawa. Everyone here is just enjoying their summer without any reservations or hang-ups. It's priceless. If only this moment could last forever and ever. Yeah. Sakabe-hime. What do you think you're doing? If only this moment could last forever? Are you trying to bring dramatic irony down on our asses? The moment you say you wish spring could last forever, that's when it begins. Madness. Pandemonium. Cats and dogs living everywhere. Together, rather. You woofed? No, nobody woofed. Oh, okay, I'll just go back to the grill then. Gotta say though, barbecues make me real sad. I can't seem to stop crying. Who thought it was a good idea to assign a cat to onion chopping duties? As I was saying, we're supposed to move forward in life. Couldn't agree more. Right, it's not a vacation unless it ends. We have to move forward, not staying looping in place. What is it, Mashu? Why do you look like you don't know the Chi guy? Nothing, it's nothing. Hey, over there, I could use your help too. Yes, what is it, Boudica? There's so many people here that we're running out of meat. Would you mind doing some quick hunting? All right, in that case. We'll hunt some of the wild demon chickens and boars roaming around nearby. To the hunt! Interesting about your theories. Gotta kill the cocks. Did somebody say hunt? Then I'll help too. Consider it your reward for feeding me this delicious meat. Now watch and learn what we Oni can do when we go nuts. Yeah! Well hunted. You sure you want to go around saying things like that yourself? Oh, alright, I've heard it so many times it just sort of slipped out. Great job, Senpai. It was nice that everyone took out some of their spares to, It was nice that everyone took some of their spare time to help us out. Would have been even nicer if they'd stopped eating first. What do you expect? Eating is one of our 3 most basic desires. Anything living's gotta eat something to go on living. Not even servants can easily resist that fact of life. Now, on with the banquet. More meat, with plenty of barbecue sauce. This reminds me of Brazilian churrasco. Excuse me, could I get 2? Wait, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Double X. Actually, make that 3 steak tips. The one's right over there, please. Oh, sure, here you go. I see you've got a very healthy appetite. Oh, no, I really don't, usually. It's just that this meat is so good. Oh, could I get a few hot dogs to go, please? No seafood, thanks. I hate octopus and all that. Thank you. Have a great lunch, Chief Red. Chief Red? She must have confused me with somebody else. That aside, the way she stuffed herself looked extremely familiar. Seda! I'm replaying story for you guys, and then I have a little bit more to do in the event's main story. My goal is to finish it today. The story part of it, anyway. Oof. I ate like a demon boar. Where'd Sarah run off to? Master went back to work. We don't have any time to waste, after all. Is making picture scrolls really that much fun? Wouldn't she rather be out here swimming? Hard to say. Perhaps Benkei could speak to whether it's fun or not, but I can't. But I can understand the desire to create something permanent. Imagine it's much more the same for everyone else. How did you finish this so fast? I've been grinding my ass off. You've improved so much. Who died and made you my art teacher? Can't you learn how to take a compliment? I mean, when you take a step back, it's amazing, no matter how you slice it. If you can improve this much in only 5 days, it won't be long before the rest of us are out of a job, so to speak. Oh, well. Let's just say we've been around the block more than you'd think. That said, I couldn't help but notice something. The more pages I draw, the more I become aware of my limits. Yeah, at this point, I can kind of tell how interesting it's going to end up. How well it's going to be received. Though I still don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. That's the trap so many passionate fans fall into. Like birds trying to reach the far-off pastures of our own ideals, only to fly smack into the window of reality. Limits aren't things others set for us, they're things we discover on our own. I remember Hokusai said something about them too. You ought to see how crazed my Toto-sama is, it's ridiculous. He's always telling me to imagine how he feels, still not able to draw a decent cat after all these years. So you see, we could spend our whole lives improving, and still find something that we can all, Oh, and still find something more we can do. Sorry. Ooh, thank you, Innova Star? Thank you, Innova Star. That's very true. Even artists, as masterful as they are, feel ashamed of their immaturity and continue to strive for better. So there's no reason we can't try a little harder ourselves. Huh. I knew you'd say something sappy like that. It makes me want to smash your face. Also smash your sales record. And meanwhile, I'm just sitting here on the side. Let me smash. Though I'll admit, that second one's easier said than done. At times like that, the best thing to do is go back to the fundamentals. Come to think of it, what made you want to try your hand at doujin in the first place? A book she drew. Something I drew? That's right. It was a real cutesy story about a princess and a monster. That's weird, I can't seem to remember it clearly. I'm pretty sure I've never drawn a story about a princess and a monster. Bullshit. Think about it. Marie's a princess herself. Do you really think I would have the nerve to draw a story about a princess in front of an actual princess? Alright, I guess you got a point. And I guess it wasn't your story that impacted me so much. Well, I can't be certain without reading it myself, but no, it probably wasn't. Whatever. Whoever drew that book, it's still the standard I'm trying to surpass. So I'll just have to keep going until I succeed. That's the spirit. Good luck. Look, Reese is rooting for you too. Could you keep the floating dolphin away from me? It's creepy enough without it getting closer. Aww. I'll admit, even I think I've improved. I'm pretty sure this doujin will sell a lot more copies than the last one did. But I also can't help but feel impatient. I still don't feel like I've managed to make something more impactful than the Princess and Monster book, or even of better quality. I do think I want to think I've at least got passion for something. This is the first kind of spark I've felt for something besides revenge. But win, lose, or absolute despair, there's only one more day left to go. How's it going? Huh? Gotcha. Gotcha. Are you sure there's nothing bothering you? You were pretty quiet during the barbecue. Oh yeah? And what if I do? You gonna be my sparring opponent and help me blow off steam? Yeah, okay, I guess I could do that. Well. You're not usually up for that sort of thing. Untrue. I guess Luluhawa's put me in a good mood, too. Come on, Master, you wake up as well. Hold it, I'll wake her up. You really do have a strong possessive streak, don't you? Who asked you? Alright, Master, wakey wakey, because if you don't... I'm gonna sit on you! Ooh, please do! I'll kill you. With my ass. There you are. Now come on, me and Batty here are gonna have a little one-on-one. You got 40 seconds. Done. How the hell did you actually pull that off? That was like watching a ninja in action. Almost as if Kotaro had taught you himself. He did, didn't he? Alright, now that we've had a fun little show as the opening act, what do you say we step outside and do the main event? Okay, there's a difference between simping and being into, like, sadomasochism and stuff. That's different.
How's there a connection between a simp and a sadomasochist?
I don't know. I mean, simps get ignored, and that's depressing as fuck. But...
I mean, sadomasochism is like... What? I'm sorry, I'm very confused.
Like dominatrix type shit.
Okay.
Like wanting someone to
you
step...
want to be
dominated
by someone you are simping after.
Well, I mean, you could simp after someone who abuses you, and that's probably part of that appeal in that regard. But you can do that without simping.
Right. Okay. They are mutually exclusive. Okay. I'm high on caffeine right now, so things aren't making a lot of sense.
What kind of caffeine?
I went to Dunkin'.
I went to Dunkin'?
Yeah.
Did you get me a donut?
No, sorry.
Cursed Lord.
I got coffee.
You're turning into one of those people who are making Dunkin' get rid of the name Donuts.
No. It's always going to be Dunkies to me.
No, it's Dunkin' Donuts.
It's Dunkies, okay? The East Coast has dubbed it Dunkies, and that is what it's always going to be.
That sounds really dumb.
It's like, let's go to Dunkies. Yeah.
It sounds like the YouTuber.
It's an East Coast thing. If you want to, we can go get donuts later.
Umineko? I really don't want to do Umineko. I would probably refuse in that case, simply because the thing about the $50 tier is it can't be something I have to, like, completely start from scratch. That would be bad, because it takes forever. It's Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts. It is Dunkin' Donuts. I am not happy with the fact that they're changing the name. However, because of the way my family has always said it, it's always going to be Dunkies to me.
You most hated moment in Fate Stay Night. What will you do? What will I do? About the fact... What? What will I do? I will watch the show and enjoy it still. Okay. There's not that many humans and plenty of servants here. Let's get to it. I think my willingness to go through with this has gone down faster than our trip on the elevator. Too late to back out now. Come on, let's do this thing. Okay, I'll do the best I can. You fight pretty hardcore for someone who hasn't been feeling up to it. Oh, I'm Sheen dead. So this is what digging your own grave feels like. Hey, I'm complimenting you here. Oh, well, at least that seemed to help relax my stiff shoulders. Alright, back to the grindstone. It's the home stretch. See you later, you two. Now it's Noble Lost Paws treat level? Treat level? What are you talking about?
Treatos? Did someone say Treatos?
Treatos? That's not a thing. It really is unusual for me to still be so motivated. I wonder why that is. Maybe Lulu Hawa is rubbing off on me? Or maybe because I read something inspiring recently? I can't think of anything like that. Oh well. Not gonna look a motivation gift Uma in the mouth. Oh yes, this is great. Tremendously great. It's you! Sakura and Shiro have children. Not that I'm aware of. No. That would be like in the realm of fanfic territory. That's right, it's me. Now come on, Batty. We only have one day left to go. And I'm not going to let your declaration that this would be your best manga ever go to waste. Come on, can't a girl change her mind? How does Osaka work in JP or what? Osaka. Have I played Resident Evil? I have played, yes, I have played Resident Evil 0. I've played the remake of 1. Honestly, yeah, those are the two that I did play, and I love them
Oh
both.
god, the worms ate her ovaries.
No, they didn't.
Jesus! Oh.
Who said that?
Involuntary.
No, who said that?
Secondary.
What?
What?
Did you just make that up?
No, I didn't. It's right there.
How the fuck do you see? Huh? Where is that?
It's the last comment.
Well, no, it says stayed in her ovaries.
No, the one above that. Yummy waifu.
Oh, yummy waifu.
Waifu.
Sakura can't have children due to the worms that ate her ovaries. Sorry. There's a lot of text being walled in right there, so I'm trying to like read it all.
And yes, I am the wife. The wife unit. That is, yes. So,
Saber does not need to eat.
but she wants to.
Yes.
No. She doesn't need to eat to like live, but she needs to eat to survive. Or she will like not be happy if she doesn't. Is this our tax refund?
Finally.
Finally! Jesus! Took them like 6 months.
How old am I? I am 30, going to turn 31 next month.
Yeah, oh my god, it is next month. That's insane.
Who is with you? This is Ani-chan, my wife.
Yeah!
Can servants get pregnant? No, they cannot. Servants do not get pregnant. Sup, all? Today's the last day we've got to polish everything up. How are things coming along? Not bad, though I'm still not sure it'll be enough to snag a first place. As for our rivals, they're all still in the running. I'd say Maeve's the favorite to win, followed by John. Only one day left. Let's give it everything we have, Senpai. Another beautiful day. A day that's practically begging for my victory. Hey, if it isn't Queen Maeve! I'll be rooting for you hard in today's contest. What? You liar. You just said you weren't gonna simp her. Guess a different loop. Oh, and can I get your autograph? Oh, right. Never mind. Can I get your autograph, too? I guess the autograph's okay, but there's no way I'm shaking your hand. Why, if it isn't Lady Maeve? Would you honor me with an autograph? Sure, okay. Autograph, please. Huh? Actually, no. Blackbeard is still holding true to his word. This is part of a plan. Actually, there is a servant human hiver who is summoned as a servant FGO. She is Eris? What? Eris Utsumi. Oh. Let's read about her. Well, she's from Fate Requiem. Yeah, I think there's something more to it. Fate Requiem, I don't know, inherently. Ugh, okay, So I know this is short notice, but I'm changing the rules of the Maeve contest. Huh? What do you mean? See, I was thinking, a beauty contest might prove how beautiful I am, but it won't help prove how strong I am. Besides, when it comes to my beauty, everyone already knows there is no contest. So if I'm going to stand atop the rest of the servant world, I'm going to have to get more aggressive. Which means, you guessed it, beach volleyball. Go on then, give it up for your queen's brilliant decision. I said give it up! Now then, I need to go prepare for battle, so the rest of you listen up. When I get back, I want to see this place turned into the best beach volleyball court ever. Got that? Damn it, now I'm going to be late. Here's your autograph. Oh, this is great. Thanks so much. Okay, next. Wait, what? I know I'm gorgeous, but this many people lining up for my autograph. That just doesn't make sense. If this keeps up, I'm going to need to bring in a manager. Well, anyway, I'm getting bored, so I'm gonna head back for a bit. You just have to wait a while for my autograph, my pathetic little honeybees.
This is Agent DC. The Queen has returned to the nest. I repeat, the Queen has returned to the nest. This is Agent Steam. The situation has been contained. The nest has been destroyed. I repeat, the nest has been destroyed.
Now then, let's strike it rich. 3,000 kill bucks on Queen Maeve. Put me down for 30,000 fluffy bucks. What about 66,200,000,000,000 BB bucks? You just wanted to try saying that, didn't you?
I did.
Any takers on the long shot, Ushiwakamaru? Now offering odds of 10,000 to 1 on her victory. Everything on Ushiwakamaru, please. I see, we've got a risk taker in our midst. Are you sure about this, Master?
Of course she is. This is our only chance of beating Maeve, remember?
If we don't make her lose miserably here, she'll end up selling the most books at ServantFes again.
Exactly.
If our opponent means to fan the flames of her popularity before the contest, all we need to do is prevent her from doing so. But what if Maeve declares she's going to go back to the original beauty contest? I'm back. Don't worry, that's not gonna happen. How can you be so sure? Queen Maeve's most defining trait is that she must be the most beautiful woman in the world. At least that is what her pride tells her. Whether her spirit origin is wearing a swimsuit or not makes no difference. At the same time, she is incapable of betraying her fans. She may be more than happy to sneer and walk all over those who would defy her. But those who swear loyalty to her? Her good-looking braves? For her, their ideals are sacrosanct. They are her pride and her source of her power. Yeah, that's right. That's it exactly. Oh, you got here quicker than I expected, Maeve. Quicker. You guys made a real mess of things. You knew I would never abandon my queenly responsibilities. It would be an amateur move to bring down my soldiers' morale right when they're all excited. And now that you've got someone taking bets, my hands are tied. Especially since that affects my own sponsors. Stupid Professor Bookie. I can't believe he went and bribed them. Damn it, Moolah. Very well then. Decide who your teammates will be. We have already chosen our lineup. Oh, I will. You better believe I will. If that's how you want to play it, I'll change this contest into something more appropriate for summer. But in that case, I'm going to use my ultimate trump card, the Royal Mead Authority I almost never use. Super good-looking brave! As a woman of fairy blood, the Queen of Evil, and Queen of Connacht, I order you to help me.
The hell? Why am I on the beach? I thought I was finally getting some handicrafts done. Ah, crap. Maeve!
Hey, Koo, sorry to pull you out here on such short notice, but there's too much riding on this contest. Can I count on you to defend Connacht's honor? That's serious, huh? Guess I can't say no in that case. So what are we doing here, competing for cows? Nope. We're going to take on Sarah's team in beach volleyball. Cuchulainn, as a man and warrior of the Celts, I want you to help me fight for the Celts' pride. Beach volleyball? That's way more peaceful than I was expecting. But alright, this ought to be interesting. Guess the tropics have made you soft too. Well, this took an unfortunate turn. Is this what they mean by letting sleeping dogs lie, teacher? Indeed. Let this be a lesson, Alexander. If you're going to wake up a sleeping dog, be ready for its fangs. Very well then, Sarah. The rest is up to you now. Got it. Alright, let's get this volleyball game started. Eat this! It's out! Ah, I can't believe I lost! It seems that however narrowly we beat you, Maeve. You were a fearsome opponent, as good as you claimed, but it seems my training carried the day in the end. Don't you talk to me like that. I work out every morning and night too, damn it. Haha, good game, good game. It's a nice change of pace, working up a sweat on a court instead of a battlefield. Why'd you have to be such a good sport out there, Ku? You were supposed to play rough and dirty, you know? Get all spiky and fill them full of holes. Hey, come on, you really think I'd do something that crude? You're the one who brought me here to play sports. Why would I go ruin that by cheating? I guess you got a point, but I hate losing just as much. True. I believe that coming from you, but hey, it's good to lose every now and then. Keeps you on your toes. Well, see you around. Next time I think I'd like to try baseball. Ah, Ku, you big dummy. Thanks for everything. Now then. Ushiwakamaru, Sarah. That's us. As humiliating as this is, I'm going to let you off with a third-rate cliché. Don't think this means you've won. In fact, you haven't won yet. See you at ServantFes. Good grief. Well, at least this should greatly reduce Maeve's popularity. Now it's all up to your dojin and how many people it can attract. I know, from here on, it's all up to us. We're gonna work together as a club to make a book that'll sell way better than Maeve's photo album. Then we're gonna claim the Holy Grail and slam it into Sarah's hands ourselves. You know, I did miss one. There's an event here I'm trying to look for. Where the hell did it go? There it is. There were two bonus ones hiding at the bottom. Welcome to the Celtic Head shooting range. I see I have another inexperienced bunch. My name is Skahak, and today it's my job to teach you how to shoot like a Celt. Here, you will call me Captain Skahak. Do you understand me? Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is great, isn't it, Senpai? Sorry, Sarah. I'm so excited. I've always wanted to try a real Luluhawan shooting tour. Good, that's what I like to hear. Now, before we get started, I need to apologize. The captain of the Celtic Head Range was forced to retire this morning following a tragic encounter with vicious wild chickens. I'm sure you all are very excited about experiencing an authentic ex-military drill sergeant's methods, but I'm afraid you'll have to settle for me. Oh, shame, huh? Now let us have 10 seconds of silence to honor him. Okay, enough about him. Now let's get the formalities taken care of. First, I'll need you to sign this oath. An oath? It absolves the company of any liability if someone gets hurt. Tour or no, guns are very dangerous. It says here we need to completely obey everything the instructor tells us, and if we don't, the tour will be cancelled on the spot. I see. So as long as we listen to the instructor, we should be perfectly safe. Of course I'll sign that. You should sign it too, Senpai, otherwise we'll have to leave. Complete obedience to Mistress Skahak's terrifying teaching style. Move it along, I only have 3 hours to turn you into real marksman. Let me be clear, now that you're in my classroom, I will not so much as tolerate absurd, head-in-the-clouds touristy thoughts like, gee, I actually shot a gun, or, man, who knew hitting a target 8 meters away was this easy? Amateur or not one of you will leave until this range leave this range until you can shoot the wings off a fly. You never know what the future may hold. A giant meteorite, a zombie plague, kaiju attacks. So I need to prepare you for any and all possible survival scenarios. As your captain, I can do no less in repayment for your money. Do not mistake this for a leisure activity. Why isn't Jean Alter here? She signed us up for this, right? Yes, well, I'm afraid Robin stopped her. She said he couldn't let her go with her work falling behind and his pighood on the line. Gotcha. Alright, here's your beginner gear. Earplugs, goggles, and hats. The hats are to keep the sun out of your eyes, so feel free to take them off if you don't need them. Do not forget your earplugs and goggles, or I'll kill you myself. How do I look, Sarah? Thank you, but I brought my own. You're really fired up for this, Mashu. Let's see, Bedivere, you chose the B course, foregoing handguns entirely in favor of rifles. It seems you have some experience with firearms then. Good call. Go on and take the Golt M4 and the RUS... forgive me if I don't know how to say them exactly right. RUS 47, then. You have 40 rounds for each weapon. As for Sergeant Kiriolite, I see you're going for the Spec Ops course. Huh. You must be hiding a lot of confidence behind that baby face. So you want to practice the Gold M4, the RUS 47, and Spring C M1A, the RTOM M24. God, what was that? Hia 416? Fuck if I know. And you want to try firing slugs from the MU-872? Huh. Along with 20 rounds from the 12GA? Impressive. I like your spirit. Go ahead and take the M700 Tactical as well. It's the hottest sniper rifle in the world right now. Roger that. Thank you, Captain. That just leaves you, Sarah. Let's see. 59mm rounds with the Schlock 17mm handgun. Or no, Schlock 17 handgun, sorry. 50 rounds for an MUK-25, and 39mm rounds with a rifle. What are you, an utter novice? Have you ever fired a gun before? No? I see. Then I'll teach you, starting with the basics. By the time we are done, you'll be an ace marksman. If you do miss the target, I'll just beat the skill into your skull until your brain leaks out of your ears. So as long as you return home alive from this range, you'll know you're a competent shot. All the bad feelings about this, all of them. Now let's start with the basics. Right hand on the grip, left hand steadying the right. Simple as that may seem, beginners tend to mess this part up. The right hand is only there to hold the grip and pull the trigger. The left hand is the one that truly holds the gun. Gripping it with your right hand too strongly makes the barrel drop when you fire. Naturally, that affects the bullet's trajectory. leading to it just carving a furrow in the ground. Here's a couple of extra bullets on the house. Now first, you're going to get past your nervousness about firing a gun. Then you're going to learn that hitting the target is harder than it looks. I've set your first target at 50 meters. That's the absolute minimum range I'll permit. It's so small I can barely make it out. This is how you stand. Elbows in, legs apart, chest forward. Look at the sight with both eyes. Now listen close. Every shot you make irritates me that much more. Irritate me enough, and the only way to calm me down is to use my noble phantasm on whoever's causing that frustration. Get the picture? Now if you want to live to see another sunrise, get to shooting. I can't. Oh, you can't go through with it? You wanted to cancel the tour? Well, too bad. Nobody leaves my class in the middle of a lesson. I will make you into a great soldier before our 3 hours are up, whether you like it or not. Alright, fine. You want to do this? Let's do it. Let's do it. Yep, a bit early. Changing around my schedule a little bit. Is this all the ammunition you got? I'm the guardian of... fuck if I can remember how to say that. Shite, remember? You'll need at least 100 times more ammo than this if you want to accurately appraise my capabilities. Ah, this is so frustrating. And after I flew all this way to Luluhawa. This is where they remade that famous kaiju movie, right? So why aren't there any actual kaiju? Ah, I'm so pissed. That does it. I'm just gonna blow up the target and the mountain behind it. The kaiju aren't gonna come to Luluhawa. I'll just have to become a kaiju myself, like the ones in that new flick, with the guy looking for his wife. No need to rattle your screws, Steel Demoness. This is no military facility. It is a family shooting range. Many here are merely tourists who come for the novelty. Others are avid local gun enthusiasts, here to keep their favorite firearms in shape. I myself am here to ensure my own beloved Tsukase remains in good working order. Truly, this shooting range is one of its Truly, this shooting range is one of the finest. Between its vast sky, piercing sunlight, and the picturesque sheer cliffs with foaming sea at their base, it is like the set of a blockbuster movie come to life. No wonder even the most earnest of maids forget her duties here. There we go. That weapon, am I dreaming? Or is that really an anti-material rifle? As if a humble maid would possess such a terrifyingly destructive weapon as that. I already told you, this is my beloved Tsukase. Still, I doubt there are any other gun connoisseurs here with such unusual taste in firearms as myself. Wait. Is that an authentic 18th century flintlock? That is astonishingly retro, and yet... that old guy really knows how to use it. He hasn't missed the bullseye yet. And not only that, it looks like he's actually making each and every bullet by hand. When you saw the last episode of Fate Stay Night, did you cry? Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit, yeah. I can't exactly remember. I wasn't as, thrilled with Fate at the time. It just was another show that I had bought among a whole bunch of other shows, I think. But yeah, definitely not the case anymore. I love it. Give me just a sec. I need to fill up my water bottle. My throat is getting a little horsey. I have not done any rolls, and I will not do them again until the second half of summer. Dude, that Unlimited Blade Works ending was beautiful. That probably did get me. It's hard to do Ufotable, but you know what? If they make the last episode, which apparently they have, apparently Ufotable has already done the Rialta Nua last episode, the part where Shiro reunites with Artoria and Avalon. They made that, but they only show it at this special, like, Type Moon Museum or something. So somewhere out there, I hope somebody leaks a full 1080p version of it, or they include it on a Blu-ray disc or something, man. I gotta see it. But yeah, they have legitimate screenshots of it. You can go into the museum and see it play. It's a shorty thing, but it's still like, oh mama. I have not played Valiant Hearts. No, that does not mean that they have done the Fate route or have confirmed it, unfortunately. It's just like a thing they made because they could, I guess. And not only that, it looks like he's actually making each and every bullet by hand. He sure is, little lady. Back in the day, if you had a gun, you were probably making rounds for it. Just put the lead in that little cup there, melt it down, pour the liquid lead into a special mold, and let it cool till you had yourself a bullet. None of those streamlined rounds modern guns fire. Nope, these are more like little metal balls. They certainly produce a lot of smoke with each shot fired, too. That aside, that old man's form is impeccable. He keeps leaning back in his chair, making new bullets, then firing them off as if it were second nature to him. I do not think I have ever seen his rear end so much as bulge in all the rounds he has fired. He must be the last gunslinger of his time. Can't rightly see what he has to learn from a shooting range like this. Watching him lights a fire in me for damn sure. Makes me want to take him on gunslinger to gunslinger. I think I'll hold off on my rocket punch after all. I wouldn't feel right using that in front of a gentleman so obviously attached to so old a gun. Efficiency is great, but it isn't everything. There's something to be said for putting one's heart into each and every shot fired. I know that's the sort of person I'd want piloting me. I think it was just supposed to be one of the customers there. One of the regulars or something. I'm not sure exactly which one it was. I didn't see it myself. That's the sad thing, I've only heard about it, and I've seen the screenshots of it. Snipers! Listen well, my Edison Army elites. Today is the day we finally get to conduct our long-awaited training drill. Thanks for going to all the trouble to bring this heavy armor to Luluhawa for us, Mr. President. Is that our target over there? The boards with that guy's picture on them? Of course. I made those boards out of cheap plywood, so they should explode spectacularly. Unfortunately, your accuracy with machine guns is rather poor, since they have to be aimed manually and all. Which is why I brought in a special instructor. An amazing markswoman who can hit their mark with hardly a thought, and without ever looking at the target. Miss Artemis? That's me. Hi, I'm Artemis, goddess of the moon and the hunt, here on behalf of my darling, Orion. Darling Orion. If it's the bow you want to learn, I'll be glad to teach you everything I know. And as you can see, she's a real looker, too. A round of applause for Miss Artemis, then, men. I don't think that's the true ending. That's the good ending, right? With Sakura waiting. The true end is where Shiro gets a new body.
Captain Skahak may be a harsh teacher, as you can see from her mercilessly prodding master with her spear, but not Artemis. No, our instructor is the very picture of grace and warm-heartedness. Now go on and drink in her voluminous techniques. Hahaha, money is no object. Go ahead and use as much ammo as it takes. Miss as much as you have to. Who said anything about letting you miss shots? If any of you miss even one, I'll turn you into a deer and kill you on the spot. What? I'm the legendary goddess of hunting and proud of it. Nobody's ruining that reputation on my watch. Oh, and I can still turn you into deer even if you're machines. In fact, it makes it easier. So make sure to hit those targets like your lives depend on it, okay, guys? Don't worry, you'll be fine. Once, when I was bathing in a spring, Darling shot my change of clothes off the branch when I'd hung them on for over 2 mountains away. If you can do that, you should be able to hit the target with your eyes closed and your backs turned. I know you can do this. You just have to believe in yourselves. Oh god, she really believes that too. That just adds to the pressure. Hey boss, can we cancel this lesson, like, right now? If we don't do something now, we're gonna end up Deerhead Army. Suddenly nowhere to be seen. Edison! That's enough. I see you fired all your ammunition. Thank you, Captain. I just finished the Spec Ops course, too. There's nothing like the feel of an actual recoil. Turns out it's much easier to aim with a rifle than a handgun. Now I know. Good. I know I said some things I don't regret. Like, are you completely incapable of multitasking? Did you already forget everything I taught you? You think you're the only one exempt from Earth's gravity? And of course, God, you suck. But you all stuck with it and succeeded. I'm proud of you. So now you're fully accredited marksman. Well, there's still one more thing for you to overcome. The shooting range completely covered in dust clouds now? Right. The wild chickens really don't like gunpowder smoke, and they're about to let us know it. Now that this tour is over, it's all up to you to defend yourselves. Tourist dismissed. I wish you luck getting through those birds and back to your hotel. There's an army of wild chickens headed this way. Great timing. Now we can go chicken hunting, senpai. This is the perfect chance to put our new training to good use. I still don't get why you're so excited about this. Oh, are you talking about Ilya? Yes, they even say it in, if you read all the Taiga Dojo scenes in the original visual novel, it says that Ilya was going to have her own route. For whatever reason, they decided not to give her that. And I think one of the reasons is because she's obviously a loli, but, Now time for my least favorite of these little story bits. I never said lolis don't have feelings. Thank you, Ben. But what the... Huh? That was weird. Okay. To think there was an island so bathed in sunlight this far to the east. What a grand world we inhabit. Now then, since this ServantFes event holds little of interest for one such as myself, how should I go about spending my time here? Lord Babbage. Oh, if it isn't the samurai from the east. How do you do? Oh, I suppose I cannot complain. How about you? What brings you to these parts? Lokomoko! We're all going for some Lokomoko. Lokomoko. Indeed, Lokomoko. Fran absolutely insisted, you see, so we're going to a place that I'm told has excellent Lokomoko bowls. I confess, at the outset of summer, I never imagined I would have a chance to go out for Lokomoko bowls in Hawaii with just my dear daughter. Oh, and Babbage as well, I suppose. And after that, we'll go play on the beach and enjoy all these sights ServantFes has to offer. What more could a proud papa want? The answer, of course, is nothing. With a schedule like this, I will have nary a second to dream up my usual schemes. It's a shame, really, given that a certain door detective seems to be stuck at Chaldea and therefore unable to interfere in any such dastardly designs. Papa, you're not going to start scheming again, are you? No, of course not. Perish the thought, my dear girl. Now then, what say we visit Diamond Head in the afternoon? I'm told the view of the beach from up there is positively divine. And given this marvelous time we live in, I have no doubt we'll be able to reach the peak in some manner of luxurious conveyance. I can't wait. Hooray! Lokomoko! Diamond Head! A trip to Diamond Head after a bowl of Lokomoko, huh? That does sound like a perfect way to spend the day. I beg your pardon, Sir Samurai, but we must be on our way. Oh. Want a Lokomoko with us, mister? I appreciate your invitation, but I was just planning to go for a walk around our lodgings. Go enjoy your time as a family. Okay, thanks, mister. Let's Lokomoko together some other time. Fran, I don't know how I feel about you hitting on a man that same age as your papa. Warms my heart to see a family getting along so well. That aside, I have not the faintest notion of what Lokomoko is. Oh, Lord Tajima. What an odd coincidence to find ourselves on the same island. Are you here for ServantFes as well? No, whatever the reason may be, I do not find these modern events to be of my tastes. And so I have elected to dedicate my time here to more traditional pleasures. Like fapping. What about you? I am actually in much the same boat. It does seem to be a fun gathering, but I cannot draw to save my life. I am content to watch as others enjoy themselves. Besides, there are plenty of other fun things to do on this island, so I thought it would be best to attempt to as many of them as I could. I have to admit, it's nice visiting another country like this. Agreed. I can think of fewer better opportunities for broadening one's horizons. By way of example, I just learned 2 words I had never heard before. Oh really? What were they? Lokomoko. Lokomoko. Indeed. I have also been given to understand that there is something known as a Lokomoko bowl. I see. Lokomoko bowl, huh? Indeed. The words Lokomoko have a delightful ring to them, but I cannot imagine what they might mean. Lokomoko. Lokomoko bowl. They do have a delightful ring to them, yes. Yoshihide? Yoshihide would have loved to hear this when he was little. Yes, good point. I can easily imagine young boys happily chanting these words among themselves. Shichiro would. Forgive me. Oh, hello. The kunoichi. I apologize for employing my presence concealment in I apologize for employing my presence concealment in removing it so suddenly. I am Mochizuki Chiyome, and I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. I believe you were discussing Lokomoko. I too have heard of it. If you will permit me, I will share what I know. No need for such formalities. We are all servants under the same master now. Go on, tell us. As you wish. Lokomoko is the name of one of Luluhawa's most famous foods. Food, is it? It consists of white rice with a hamburger steak and sunny-side egg on top, with a bit of gravy added for additional flavor, which sounds fucking amazing. It is delicious. I see. That would explain how such a dish could be served in a bowl. Yes, sir. I know of a hamburger steak, and sunny-side-up eggs, too. Lord Emiya and Lady Boudica have made both for me a number of times before. They are delicious. Although, Is something wrong? I am sure this is because it is a Luluhawan specialty, but, well... I had already imagined a Lokomoko to be a cute, unusual creature indigenous to this exotic land. I see. It is too soon to give up. Lokomoko could, well, be a dish named after such a creature. Hey, yeah. I'm afraid that is... Okay, let's see here. Are you going to do a family counseling setup like Mordred and Artoria scene with the Jean sisters or something similar? I could. I definitely could. I'm not sure if it's like at the height of my priorities right now. I might do like an Emiya family one before that. And again, thank you so much. Given that Fran has very few speaking lines, just from telling that to me, Sarah Williams sounds like she would be very good to play Fran because her Lisbeth is kind of raspy, which is exactly what you'd want from a Fran. Well done, Lady Mochizuki. From here on, we shall undertake the quest to uncover the truth of Lokomoko ourselves. Your assistance has been invaluable. I am in your debt. I am but a humble kunoichi, my lord. And you are a renowned daimyo. Please do not bow your head to me. Oh gosh, forgive me. Very well then, let us be on our way, Lady Tomoe. We must solve the riddle of Lokomoko. Right. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Oh? You want to know the origins of Lokomoko? I'm afraid I don't know much about Hawaii. I see. That's alright, I am certain we can track down its etymology on our own. I am certain that it must be an adorable animal beloved by children everywhere. Indeed. Hey guys, it sounded like there's a really fun discussion going on here. What are you all talking about? The gentleman explained. Lokomoko's origins? That's a tough question. Nobody knows for sure where the words Lokomoko came from. We don't even know if they originated in Hawaii. What we do know is that they're well established by now. First thing that would come to most people's minds upon hearing them is that dish. It seems not knowing the name's origin hasn't stopped it from becoming such a widely popular term. It's really kind of mystical in its own way when you think about it. What brought this up, anyway? So its origins are unknown. Please, cheer up, Lord Tajima. This is actually good news. This leaves us with the possibility that may indeed have been some sort of cute creature. Perhaps a phantasmal of some sort. I don't know Unico. I mean, I could use Sitonai, but there's very little Ilya in that, from what I remember from the thing. Do you know what Puyo Puyo is, Dai? Is that the puzzle game with the little jelly drops? A child of monsters. Huh, I see. That would certainly explain its strange yet pleasant-sounding name. Truly, you are possessed of a wondrously flexible mind, Lady Tomoe. It is no wonder you... Thank you, Lord Tajima, but this isn't over yet. Now that we have come this far, we should see this through till the end. Maybe one of this island's elders will know something about it. Very well, then let us be on our way. Great. And let's ask Lady Chiyome to join us, too. There they go. I can't seem to recall any creature called a Lokomoko, in Hawaii or anywhere else for that matter. But I didn't even get a chance to say so. Don't worry, this is all part of Mahatma. It may be difficult spending all your time looking for the truth of something you're not even sure exists, but doing it on a trip for a little while can be a lot of fun. And who knows, they might just make a fascinating discovery. Now come on, guys. Let's go see what new Mahatma we can find here in Luluhawa. Oh crap, now they've got her going too. Oh, I did watch a bit of Excel World. Which one was Unico? Alright. So, we've got the showdown with the foreigners now. We're starting to get to the actual root of this whole thing. Okay, so this part is a repeat. Convention staff line up, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. It's when we get attacked by XX that it starts to change a little bit. Whoa! Huh? An intruder! So, she really did show up 5 minutes before the con starts. Curses! All attendees evacuate immediately! The con staff and I will hold her off. Listen up, foolish servant/wicked foreigner. Playtime is over. XX is here to defend order in the universe. Die, ServantFes! Took the words out of my mouth. At this point, I'm frickin' fed up. Come on, Sarah, let's settle this in 5 minutes or less. Agreed. I know all that foreigner's tricks by now. I won't let her self-destruct again. Huh? You mean I have to do this too? Fine, but just a little. Damn it, I didn't think these primitive heroic spirits would be so tough. On top of that, they see through all my attacks more and more every day. I smell a conspiracy. Guess I've got no choice but to make my escape. This sucks. Flabbergasted. Mouth agape. Yep, I'm just too damn strong. X, what are you doing here? And why are you dressed like that? Aw, crap, my armor came off. What are you doing, Miss X? What do you mean? I'm just doing my job. I'm a galactic police servant now, you know? But I can't tell you anything more, Sarah. You don't have the clearance. Listen up, Master of Earth, who I met, about 3 seasons ago. My targets are other foreigners, so let's call this a draw. Since you and I are close, I'll make an exception and not charge you with obstruction of justice. Anyway, I need to get going. This is Heroine XX, leaving the mystery in her wake as she exits the galaxy. I was about to say hallway, I don't know why. Yeah, until it's confirmed for me, though, I can't say for sure. I like X because it's, yeah. I was so overcome with shock that I forgot to say something sooner, but that was Heroine X just now. She used to be an assassin. How did she end up a foreigner? And why was she attacking ServantFes? We'll just have to ask her about that the next chance we get. The important thing is we know who she is now, which means the next time, the next loop, we can talk to her. Basically, a new branch has just opened up for us. Yeah, next time for sure. For the last time, no. You can't go to the con with me. Why not? I know I can be helpful somehow. I may not be able to draw beautiful pictures like you can. But you still need someone to drum up business, right? I promise I'll do my very best to help sell lots of copies. That ain't the point, alright? This year's work's gonna be a little, risque. They said it was supposed to be a family-friendly convention. That rule was forced on us, and it should be forced on you too. Although I would like to see what you have in mind. And then there's the club name. It's kind of suggestive, you know? Nah, forget it. Look, just go back to your room, alright? I'm gonna go buy some art supplies. Besides, I gotta get to know this island better. What if you loop the same day for a year? You know, if it was just for a year, I could get used to that. I really could. You would have to find things to do that you could do, again, to like build up your skills and get better at something kind of like they are. And just that idea of being able to repeat it, knowing that whatever you do is not going to have consequences that harm you later. I mean, you could go and... Yeah, just think of it. Like, imagine taking all the money you have currently at that moment and being able to spend it all in a single day. All your savings, all your other stuff, and just totally bankrupt yourself, but do all this fun shit, and then just go back and do it again. I think a good use of that would be like eating really delicious food. Because one, you're not gonna get fat from it, presumably. Two, yeah, it's expensive as fuck, but you can get away with it, so. Yep. Welcome to... Oh, it's you guys. You look right at home here, Jekyll. Thank you, Sarah. I always have been a good fit for clerical work. Now, if you'll permit me to introduce myself again, I'm Henry Jekyll, and I manage this hotel during ServantFes. Are you here to check in? Let me see what rooms we have available right now. You know, if I weren't married, I'd probably test myself. Like, see how many, see if I could pick up see if I could get to know and score with a lady within a single day. Although, the question is, would that be unfaithful? Would that be unethical? If you do it legitimately, by learning the person, knowing what to say, what kind of things they like, how is that different than if you were doing that over the span of a, couple of dates or whatever, versus the span of a single day? I don't know. There might be forgiveness for the circumstances, but maybe not. Because is it considered manipulation if you say something that you know is going to affect a person a certain way? Especially if you know literally what they're going to do. It's like you're taking away their authority, their autonomy in a sense. Yes and no. It's hard to say. Alright, so we got our room. We got that baddie girl helping us like usual. But this time I'll be helping you out with this manga thing or whatever as well. Of course, we Oni are fickle creatures. If I feel like stepping out, I will. I don't want to hear any whining. We should be able to see the shooting star soon. It won't be long before XX appears on the street. Okay, let's go down there and wait for her. Can't imagine that's going to make much difference, but if that's what you want, I'll play along. Alright then, let's go talk to XX before BB shows up. Damn, this Luluhawa place is great. I especially love how the town's one big strip. Even the sunlight feels different here. I could make a great picture out of any one of these places. Oh my, is that what businesses look like? Those wooden insides are real snazzy. I like the open-air roof, too. I bet I could get a great view of the beach from inside of that thing. Huh. That a falling star? You're getting attacked by a yokai or something? Japan has some very specific nuances in some of its words, as far as pronouncing it exactly the same. For instance, Ryogi Shiki. For instance, she has two different personalities. One was called Shiki, and the other one was Shiki. It's very confusing. It's like Shiki versus Shiki, where you pronounce it more harshly or not. So in that same way, Vic is in his shorts? What? Anyway, yeah, so Oni and Oni-chan is a very different thing. They're spelled slightly different. We have words like that too, you know? We've got words that sound like swear words, but aren't, because they've got like 2 extra letters on them that they didn't have before. I mean, yeah, we've got like 2 different versions of its. Robin's voice? Right, that is Robin's voice. That's correct. Or at least was. I don't know what Aniplex thinks of him now. Harararagi. You're totally lost? I don't know, have you seen my previous videos on this? Are you playing the event? I don't know what context you have to fill you in on yet. What the? Foreigner detected. Target locked, ready to fire. Whoa, get a look at you. I've never seen anything like you, even in Chaldea. Hey, mind hanging out with me for a while? You'd make a great model for one of my... Hold it right there, XX. Huh? Who said that? None of these Earthlings should know my name, though I suppose there is one exception. Yes, the Master of Earth I met back when I was still unemployed swordsman. When I was still an unemployed swordsman. Sarah, it has to be you. Here, let me take this off. Hi, X. Looking schmexy as always. Hey, good to see you again. But I'm not here to celebrate our reunion. My primary order is to take out the other foreigners, followed by ServantFes and this whole singularity. Try to stop me and I'll just have to take you guys out first. Bring it on, villains. Knight XX from the Galactic Police, Evil God Special Investigation Department is on the case. If it means bringing order to the universe or another week of extra vacation days, I won't hesitate to cut down a foe or friend alike. Yikes, I know this is rich coming from me, but she does not want to listen. I have no idea what she's talking about, but I can tell she's not interested in a peaceful discussion. So we start with an unpeaceful one then. Suits me just fine. Besides, I could use some mecha reference material for drawing. And now, we've got a chance to see how one fights and loses close up and personal. Come on, Foreigner XX. Hope you're ready to be part of my manga. What kind of threat is that? It is exactly the problem with ServantFestified servants. And what's a Frenchie doing with a katana anyway? What was that? You got a problem with my Arahabaki Nanajuni. Oh. Arahabaki Nanajuni Sen and Black Mamba. Great, now she's named them. Is there something wrong with that? My own sword is named Utsumidori, or Usumidori, no T. Maybe I should have gone with shorter names after all. You think you're impressive just because you wield 2 katana instead of 1? Well, you're not. A couple of paper-thin saberish swords might as well be real paper in the face of my dual Rongo Miniads. Wait, there are raids to this event? Shite. Okay. Ow! Looks like you know my skills just as well as I do. Does this mean you're caught up in a time loop too, Sarah? I was hoping we could talk a little. No, thank you. You and your servants are on BB's side, and are trying to enjoy ServantFes. I'm not like you unemployed lot. I'm an older servant with real work to do at my space office job. That's right, I've got societal responsibilities. Senpai works at Caldea, so I believe she qualifies as a full-fledged member of society too. Well, bully for her. Anyway, there's nothing for us to discuss. Any friend of that foreigner's is a foe of mine. But I'm hungry now, so I'll let you off the hook for today. It's a pizza day at the cafeteria, after all. Alright, kids, see you again next week. Same space time, same space spirit origin. Let's go, Avalon Armor! Well, I'm not going to finish the whole event then today, but I will get part 1, as you say, done is my goal. Well, that was a cliched way to end things. So much for the reference material. We may not have been able to talk with XX much, but at least there was almost no collateral damage this time. At this pace, I think we should be able to have a more involved conversation the next time we fight. That's enough, foreigner. This street right here is Luluhawa's greatest moneymaker. As long as my eyes still glow red, I won't let you get away with Huh? What are you all doing here, Senpai? Don't tell me you've given up on your comic. Nah, we just realized it was more efficient to get rid of the loudmouth early on. I see. Well, as long as that's all it is, that's fine. So did you get rid of the foreigner? You're not trying to recruit her, are you? You rang, BB? Whoa, get a load of you. What's with the weird outfit? Oh, never mind this. I just got a tan to match my current tropical imp aesthetic. Gotcha. Definitely ain't a bad luck on you. But anyway, why the cold shoulder all of a sudden? I've been freeloading at Caldea for some time. Surely there ain't no need to go about recruiting me now. Oh, when I mentioned the foreigner, I didn't mean you, Hokusai. I was talking about... Wait, you're still alive? Sure am. It was a real close shave, though. Lucky for me, Sarah showed up when she did. Looks like I really owe you one, Sarah. If you ever need my help with anything, I'll be glad to offer it. Alright, let's head back, Toto-sama. What's that? What are we gonna do there? What else? We're gonna go ask that club for a favor. And draw that robot we just saw as a guest. I can't get her out of my head. I gotta get her down on paper. That robot was too cool for words. Hey guys, I've got a favor to... Oh, excuse me, BB. I need to check this message. The final draft's in trouble. Come back to the hotel ASAP. That doesn't sound good. Come on, Senpai. We need to leave right now. Oh yes, that is such a good doujin. I'm gonna roll for XX. Huh? Hey, hold up, Chaldeans! They're already gone. Damn it. I had a favor to ask them, too. Still, as ServantFes' organizer, I can't very well hold them back if their manga's in trouble. I don't know who's helping you out, Senpai, but it seems you've got quite the motley crew on your side. Oh, you're welcome. Specifically, I'm the trouble at the hotel. That guy with the weird laugh. Mix your room up with ours or something? No. I merely made use of that communication method in order to give you a warning. I'm not joining any faction, and I wanted to avoid coming face to face with BB. Aha, so that's what that was all about. Okay then, what is it you want to tell us so badly that you'd go to all these lengths? Have you grown tired of repeating this loop yet? Yeah, kind of. Worry not, Sarah. I have every confidence that you will be able to endure it. Now as for my warning. It pertains to none other than your earlier opponent, the foreigner XX. She's pretty awesome, isn't she? Well now. I didn't know you were in for that sort of metal mold, Master. Metal mold? I understand where you're coming from. However, I believe you should turn her to our side. That foreigner holds the key to unraveling all the Singularity's mysteries. You cannot simply fight her. She must find a way to bargain with her. You wish you'd take a more active role in the doujin or the event? Because in the doujin I'm talking about, she's the star. Or are you talking about BB? You did say she, so I'm not sure. You cannot simply fight her, you must find a way to bargain with her. Bargain, huh? Sounds like we need a negotiator. I like the sound of that. I wonder if I could change that class myself. But who's going to be able to get through to a lady from another world like... Oh. Ah, now I see. Fight Sideshow with Sideshow. Yes, BB could have been in that doujin more, yes. But I'd rather see XX. But at the same time, that doujin was too short. And that doujin equivalent with Yangdu and Mordred is hands down my favorite doujinshi, period. I think, just in terms of the overall art. Who are you calling a sideshow? What, you mean me? Me? Well, you're not wrong. That said, Heroine X would be one thing, but Heroine XX? As far as servants go, I'm as old school Japanese as they come. I don't think I'm cut out for this newfangled servant universe stuff. But Nobu, you're... you know. No, I don't know. I know I serve as the comic relief more often than not. But I still think I'm as good-looking and talented as any other servant. Oh well, okay. So you just want me to talk to Heroine XX, right? Yep, we'll call you the next time she attacks. Very well. When you need me, go ahead and use a command spell or whatever it is you gotta do. So now we've come to an agreement. What do you say to a little warm-up? I'm getting kind of rusty here, you know. That's what happens when you'll show up only once a year. With Mashu and Gil, oh my. No, I didn't see any of that. Oh. There seems to be some sort of commotion. Let's see what it's all about. Does that mean if you want to get your hands on Jean Alter Zerker, you've got to finish it by Monday? Part 1? Is that how I'm hearing this? That don't make a lick of sense. Asking to trade places would be one thing, but you want me to hand over all my club space? That's right. As it stands right now, I just don't have enough. If I don't have enough, I'll have to take what I need from others. Every ServantFes exhibitor knows that. But don't worry, I'm nothing if not fair. If I lose, I'll be willing to pay up my space. Or give up my space. I mean, you were so popular at the last con that you ended up crowding out other clubs' spaces, right? Huh, don't be ridiculous. Of course, a famous artist's gonna have people lining up. Normally I'd tell you to take a long walk off a short pier, but I ain't one to run from a fight. Bring it on then, sister. What sort of contest did you have in mind? Heh, we fight to see who's the strongest, of course. That's what being a servant's all about. But that's not fair. You've got so many others fighting for you. And what's wrong with that? They're here because my charm, in other words, my power. So I take it it'll just be the two of you then? Settle down, you pighead oaf. Me and Toto-sama can Me and Toto-sama can handle you and your little army just fine. You can still do the old stuff. Okay, thank you. That's good to know, because Ari-chan, while she does... Does that mean Part 2 has no welfare? And you can do all of what you need for Jalter in Part 1? Or do you get the extra Jalters in Part 2? You're going to face them all by yourself, Hokusai, but you can't. You and me may both be foreigners, but that don't mean we're cut from the same cloth. I can't go letting a dainty little girl get caught up in a scrap. Fine with me. Come on, my good-looking braves. Hold it right there. I should have known you Chaldeans might show up. But fine, this works out nicely. Now I can take my revenge for last year. So let's have a straight-up, head-on, fair and square fist fight. Hooray! Now's our chance to take her head for ourselves, Master. Now, settle down. You really are obsessed. Anyway, there sure are a lot of these punks here, huh? All these men love me from the bottom of their hearts. That alone gives their lives value. That's a laugh. As far as you're concerned, men are nothing more than Men are nothing more than walking used tissue paper, right? Well, I never. What an inelegant analogy. That's not to say you're wrong, though. You know how your fingers get dirty after a good meal? Well, someone's got to be the tissue if you're going to wipe them clean. I've never heard such an alluring, enigmatic, unabashedly empty metaphor before. So yeah, they're scraps of paper, but they're not just any old scraps of paper. They're a storybook. A story that's all about my love for them. The only way they die is if I lose my special gleam, or if I'm disgraced in a spectacularly ugly fashion. That's never going to happen, of course, but hey, you've got to have insurance just in case. Sure, never know when some cheese is gonna come flying. You shut it. Anyway, that's why I decided to make a photo album, a record of my love that would remain for ages to come. Master, I'll admit that much of this is over my head. But could this photo album truly be worth more than one of Lady Hokusai's books? It might, for Maeve anyway. Hiei at all? I don't think so. I like that, very individualistic, in which case... I see how it is. So you Chaldeans are siding with the little artist, huh? Of course we are. Lady Hokusai and I share the same Japanese roots. I know without a doubt that she would never draw something obscene. I don't know. Wouldn't say love scenes are that easy to draw. But Totosama's, well... Doesn't matter to me much either way. Whatever. This new class has me feeling pretty belligerent myself, really. Huh? You're blaming that on your class? Since when did your class have anything to do with it? What are you doing, taking the enemy's side? Enough of this crap, let's just get her already. Great, I appreciate the help. Now that we're in the same boat, it's all hands on deck. I said I'm going to fight too. Fine with me, I'll take you all on at once. And when I win, you're all going to address me as Queen, got that? So you want us to call you Queen, Maeve, Queen? You know what, never mind, not worth it. Dagnabbit, they just keep coming. What's wrong with you guys? You better not be running out of steam already. I'll tell you, none of us are running out of steam. Not with all the training we've put in. This is endless. Why don't you just give up already? Alright, that's it. I'm done for today. We'll settle this in 3 days at the Maeve contest. We'll do it fair and square. The contest by Maeve for Maeve. Look at you all well informed, that's right. And when it comes, I'll mop the floor with you guys. The next time we meet, you'll be begging me to take your space. Right? I'll see what I can do. Just what I like to hear. Alright then, see you all around. I've got a lot of relaxing and other environmentally friendly endeavors to pursue, and not nearly enough time to do it. She's got that stuck-up evil rich girl act down to a T, doesn't she? Even more than before. I think she's more lost than anything. Oh, you lot really saved my ass. Thanks, Master. Yes, thank you so much, Master. If there's anything I can do to repay you, please don't hesitate to ask. Oh, right. This seems like a good time as any to bring up our request. After all, we do need to sell as many copies as possible. I can't go giving up our club space, but anything else is on the table. Well, if you've got time, I was hoping you could give me some art lessons for my manga. But what am I saying? Of course you don't have time. Never mind, forget it. Don't be ridiculous. Of course I'd be willing to help. I may not got a lot of time, but I do gotta return the favor you just did me, so I'm joining your club. Are you sure? I mean, you're a professional artist, right? Don't you have, like, trade secrets to protect? Nah, don't worry about that. Toto-sama here used to take hundreds of pupils, and I used to tutor people to help them with the bills. Nothing I can teach can make you a good artist by itself. Still gotta put in the work. And above all, acting all modest and stuff don't suit you. So go ahead and ask me what you really want. You asked for it. Teach me how to draw better, Katsushika Hokusai. You got it. By the time I'm through with you, you'll know the greatness of Japanese painting through and through. Or my name ain't Katsushika Hokusai, Katsushika Hokusai of the Tentacle Iron Bar. I don't suppose you could reconsider your club's name. You'd, have to ask Totosama about that. Woo! It's hentai and it's art, indeed. Indeed. Like, honestly, some of the most beautiful works in anime art style are done in hentai, or part of it. Then, to recap, We asked Oda Nobunaga to be our negotiator in order to win XX over to our side. That's right, we're gonna fight Sideshow with Sideshow. In that case, couldn't have you done it too? I'm gonna rip that tongue of yours out and fry it.
カッキーンカッチーン大丈夫です
That's probably whenever my face goes off the webcam too much, and it just like defaults to staring at the screen. Man, I thought I could get a late breakfast today, but the moment I got to the buffet line, I was pretty much whisked away by a bunch of familiar-looking peeps. But a promise is a promise, so here I am. Is all that really true? It was hard enough to believe X got a job, but now you're telling me she's a, mecha? A knight completely decked out in mechanical armor, and in space, no less? I just can't picture it. I know it all sounds like madness, Lady Nobunaga, but trust me when I say it's all true. Here she comes, get ready. I did not get a chance to look at Compulsive Gambler, though I did notice yesterday that there was like a live-action version of it too, on Netflix. Is that a thing? We're probably gonna have to fight her no matter what, but we can at least talk to her and try to learn as much as we can first. Yeah, hello everyone! Great day to catch some waves, isn't it? I'm sure my entrance must have less impact on you now than it did in the first loop, but that doesn't scare me. I'm the Shooting Star Foreigner, upholding law and order across the Ether universe as part of the Galactic Police. That's right, Evil God Hunter XX is on the job. She's pretty much just talking like she always does now. Well, come on. What would be the point now that you know who I am? It's not like I wanted to talk like that before. I only resorted to those brutish and simplistic expressions because we're not supposed to have personal conversations when we're on the clock. Huh? But aren't you on the clock right now? Of course I am. You think I rocketed all the way here from Kilauea just to have lunch? So her hideout's in Kilauea. Does that mean she took it from Pele after defeating her? What would you do if you accidentally summoned Vanilla Artoria? It's impossible to accidentally summon Vanilla Artoria. That will always be intentional and very welcome. I think they're both on Netflix. I've seen them both up there. I saw a thumbnail that sure looked live action. I was like, what the hell is this? My objective is to stop ServantFes. I'm sure you guys are all in your own club, so we'll never see eye to eye. XX is taking up her combat stance. Nobunaga. Right. Looks like I'm up. Heya, it's me, Summer Nobu. Long time no see, X. Sorry, long time no race, X. That embarrassing Buster shirt. Hang on, don't tell me. Space Gawain, is that you? It's me, Oda Nobunaga, the Demon King of the Sixth Heaven of the Beach. I raced with you last summer. Oh, that did happen, didn't it? Sorry about that. It takes a little longer to search for those sorts of side stories. Of course I remember you, Nobu. Long time no see. Hi and stuff. Could you please get out of my way? Maybe you could try swimming out to the bay or something? Come on, X. Don't you think that's enough? You can hide your feelings or your sadomasochism with that mecha stuff all you want, but it doesn't fool this fool. It's hard being the only one without a swimsuit on, isn't it? Especially since it must be boiling in that thing. I get it. Exercising willpower is hard. No, this is... Besides, doesn't it kind of defeat the purpose? Trying to ruin ServantFes in a cosplay getup like that? Cosplay? I'm cut from much of the same cloth myself, so I could tell right away. Come on, be honest with yourself. You're super bad at the tsundere thing and you know it. Suits me just fine, though. Is that something to be proud of? Ho? How is this not a swimsuit, you big jerk? You do have a swimsuit, and a skimpy old-school bikini at that. You look cute! And badass. Thank you for the honest opinion. As it's summer and all, I decided to spend my bonus on a new outfit. As for you, Nobu, what would a rock and roll fiend like you know? A new season of Universe World is here, and all the other outlaws I used to hang with have grown up and gotten jobs. I couldn't be the only one left out, so I tried interviewing with the Galactic Police on a whim. Only to find out that I would have had a less toxic workplace if I had gotten jobs shoveling nuclear waste. Then, just when I thought I'd get some paid leave to visit a resort planet, they send me out to Hawaii on business. So now all the other servants are out partying. I'm the only one who's still stuck working. And for what? An Evil God number 3 reading that turned out to be a non-entity? Do they think you can just order new evil gods off of Amazonas or something? Now I've got some sideshow servant feeling sorry for me. That's the last straw. I can't take it anymore. I am so done holding back. Ask not for whom the lunch bell tolls. It tolls for thee. Now you're ripping off a catchphrase? It's fine. My Rungo Miniad considers you a rival. I'm sure the old man won't have a problem with it. Did you hear that, Sarah? What old man was she talking about? Did you crack your head on a coconut or something? I meant the part about Evil God number 3. Evil God Hunter, Heroine XX, commencing foreigner elimination. As they say, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, and a foreigner for a foreigner. And once all said and done, I'll finally get to enjoy Luluhawa as much as I want. Huh. Looks like this is it for negotiations. Pretty sure I can't talk her down at this point. Then that means we'll just have to kick her ass, right? Don't gotta tell me twice. Well, it's a string bikini. I guess that's a little more skimpy. The Morgan Freeman of voices. Well, that's wonderful. Swimsuits by the seaside. I knew this was going to be fun. Still, I have my own pride as a foreigner. You won't tempt me away from my duties that easily. That's all for now. I'm heading back to wait for my true target to show on the morning of the 7th day. Farewell, nitwit Nobu. Farewell, Master of Earth. Next time, I'll bring in my beloved ship stationed outside satellite orbit range, the Death Saber. This just in. Heroine X's Dew Stallion 2 destroyed by the evil goddess of justice. Oh, the humanity! I'll be using my anti-planet Noble Phantasm to wipe ServantFes off the map. If you don't want to get vaporized along with it, I'd get out of this singularity while you still can. If Jesus were an FGO, they'd be a gender bend, and their noble phantasm would be turn the other cheek, and they'd literally turn and, like, smack their ass. It'd be like a counterattack. Like Avalon. Damn, she got away. I guess we failed. But the good news is, now we have more leverage to work with. Specifically, we know exactly what what's tying her down. Work obligations. Where are you going with this? If we can free her from those obligations and turn her into a lazy bum like Osaka Behime, that'll solve everything. Shoto, a minute. Did you just say something incredibly rude and mistaken about me? There's no reason at all for me to get a job. Know why? 'Cause I'm a minor. Bullshit. And I'll always be a minor for as long as I'm a servant. Liar. Don't be a liar, Batty. Unless you want me to set your pants on fire. I'm not lying. I really believe that. No wonder you never work. Okay, Master. So please don't go around bemoaning my employment prospects. And there you have it, Master. You need to come up with a new job for XX before she shows up again. Don't worry, as long as we have leverage, it won't take long before I have her eating out of the palm of my hand. Okay, so there's all these ones about the different mangas that I've made, but those are not very significant. They're just little bits of commentary. We're gonna get on with it! Okay, so I need more motivation. It sounds funny out of context. Oh shit, you gotta get them all to 500k? Yikes. What the hell is that anyway, that Maju? Shit, I don't know. Well, if that's gonna be the case, what am I currently hooked up for? I think, I've been fighting Sabers, right? I'll just keep up with this one for now. If I have to get to 500k, I might as well. I've certainly done more than 3 loops, I'll tell you that. I didn't see the actual number, you guys. I didn't see.
つまらん仕込みははいよ楽しみです罠そらよっとフリー
Loop 7, how many apples so far? I don't know. Vorpal chicken, Vorpal chicken. Yes, there is the Vorpal chicken.
了解了解ロックを楽しみですすり抜けるぜ了解
Hey, you can't underestimate them chickens.
仕込み了解了解すり抜けるぜさつきマイこんなもんでしょう仰せの楽しみです罠だそらよしとフリー
You got all of it over 1 mil? Wow. And I pretty much spent like all of yesterday just grinding. Figuring out how to fix my phone and grinding. Never wound up fixing the phone.
But nothing will stop OtakuDaiKun!
How do you feel if Artoria and Jean talk to each other? I think they should. They don't do it enough. Walter and those are hilarious. Otherwise, I feel like they would be pretty similar in mentality.
狙い撃ち
すり抜けるぜ。
えい
Your neighborhood's chicken is smarter than half the people in your zone. I don't doubt that. People can be stupid. Ice bitch queen! You bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay. You bow wow wow yippee
ビ
yay.
ッグウェーブ楽しみです
When someone told me I'd be getting grinding from waifus, this isn't what I had in mind.
スイミング華麗あまりにも華麗小柱とキレエキスカリバービリアン
マジ死んじゃう
Actually, I have headphones if I want to hear the game. If the chickens are making a funny noise, I will listen to them.
はいよ。
遠慮はしま
了
せんとも
解了解。寝てな。
えい
すり抜けるぜ。
お楽しみ
はいよ。
えい
最上に近い勝利。戦う前に勝つくらいでなければ。
Mother clucker. The music is really pretty though.
Sentonか。なるべくは避けたいここでは失礼し
Damn it, no cocks here. Well, the day I'd say that.
仕込みは上々。アスリキスでも十分なのさ。
仰せの通
遠慮はしませんとも
了解了解。
計略だ。
狙い撃ちです
そらよしと。
Wait, somebody just asked something about a threesome. Where did that go? Oh, imagine if Artori and Jean asked you for a threesome. You know what? I don't think they would, but if they did,
楽しみ遠慮はしロックオン
I would feel almost obligated to
Please.
comply.
する
I have to-
はいよ。
ロックオン
了解了解。そらよしと。すり抜けるぜ。おっと。
楽しみです
仕込みは上々。
遠慮はしませんとも狙い撃ちです
そらよしと。
Artoria reacts to Kid Gill and Hollow Ataraxia? You know, I don't know if he does, or she does. I don't remember.
無駄打ちはしません ホールドアップ
Yes, Kid Gill has different tastes.
よロックオンスイミングの時間です。勝利のペンカリバー
空よしと
クリーン
Stretch.
はいよ
ロックオン
了解了解寝てな釣りに行けるぜ
Yes, well, Shiro does project a soccer ball, or he repairs it or something when Artoria breaks it, playing with the kids. So how is the grind? It is... it's going well. I'm actually about to finish the first part of the story.
楽しみですロック楽しみです
So now it's just a matter of, like, stalling turns until day 7 hits again or something.
シュー
Fatal battle! You
スウ
both!
ェーブイングランド
了解了解
Yeah, most of the stream has been me reading the story cutscenes and such.
今の時一番
これやばスイミングの時間です勝利のペンカリバー
She survived
空
that.
よしと
You survived that! Waver, you took all the turns. You prick.
遠慮はしませ
You're
ん
there
ぞ
for support, not for
Awesome.
this.
クリーン
無駄だ
罠だ
Yes, everyone in the YouTube comment section is talking about who they'd have a threesome with. Can't exactly fault that logic. It's gonna be so close. 94! No! Bum, bum, bum.
つまらん
ロックオン
了解了
And I
解
played Devil May Cry. I tried playing Devil May Cry 3 back on the PlayStation 2, and
空よしと
had a very hard time of it. It seems kind of brutal. The idea that if you lose a boss fight, and I might have been playing it wrong to be fair, but
無駄打ち
you
は
lose
し
a
ません
boss fight, and you spent a lot of money on those items become permanently more expensive. I'm like, well, now I can't afford them.
大丈夫です
So you're telling me to go and do that fight I couldn't win without items now?
え
When I
ロック遠慮
needed
はし
them
ません
before
ぞ
and still couldn't win? That shit's hardcore.
スイミング華麗あまりにも華麗小柱とキレエクスカリバービビアーン浜辺は綺麗に何事も後片付けが大切です
I don't know, she wants to suck Mitsuzuri's blood. What's up?
Hi.
Hi. Hi, John, what are you doing?
Being bored.
Oh, board on the clock.
Yep.
I see. Well, okay, so did she bang Shiro in their dreams?
参上です
I can't remember.
In dreams.
That's kind of like what she do. She makes you like see visions and shit, and she's probably still doing it somehow, but we don't know what it looks like from her perspective.
ロックオンロック楽しみです
what's paid one? Because it makes items pointless if when you're able to afford them. Yeah, it's just weird. If you lose and you have to do the whole thing without items anyway, you might as well just do it without items. Keep the item price low as possible. You know, I never read this part about the niece of Tosaka. Could you get the source on that, Ben? Because as far as I knew, it's literally... I mean, she obviously calls herself Rin. She is Rin there, but... I don't think to this day I've ever read anything within the game itself that justifies that she's just a niece, and not the actual person.
ビッグウェーブイングランド眩しいですよスイミングの時間です
Yes. Sorry to hear that. Untitled Chapter was one of my favorite events.
光よひとやかにフリー楽しみですでは遠慮はしませんともえい
I played with past in later books.
リース
Say,
ホリー
sister? You mean niece? Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Being able to, get back old SRs. JP is bringing up older welfares? That's good, because it's not really fair to people who didn't play it all the time.
内緒ですよ私のイルカは勇敢ですよとって眩しいですよ聖なる様光の海清らかな歌よ喜びを見つかりは天に帰り手を手合うダリグレス光よひそやかに狙い撃ちですよっ邪魔
Super effective.
ビッグウェーブ遠慮はしませんともスイミングの時間です勝利の天ぶつかります
You're right, I need to go back and read that scene again.
イルカを撃つのでアー
You've
チャ
got
ー
a
な
good
のです
memory for sex
何もおかし
scenes.
くはないのですよ
Have I played Marvel vs. Capcom games? Yes, I have. My brother more so. I played a lot of different fighters. Marvel vs. Capcom was one that I liked less because it was so emphatic about just like constantly doing these ridiculous air combos and things like that in order to take enough damage. It was really easy to get your ass handed to you.
Police 参上です ロックオン楽し遠慮ロックオン狙い撃ちです
Are you gonna play the Fate Extra remake? Yeah. Hell yeah. Abso-fucking-lutely. Have I played Mortal Kombat? Not since I was a little kid.
つまらん
仕込みは了解了解
Not for a long, long
One
time. Extra was boring. No, it ain't boring. It's intellectually stimulating.
おっと
遠慮はしませんとも
ないよ
えい
そらよしと振り抜けるぜ
What's a Reddit speculation? That it looks boring? You know what? Reddit can go fuck itself because they also think that Artoria is a loli, which is
了
like the
解了
dumbest,
解仕込みは
stupidest thing I've ever heard.
えてな無駄だそらよしとおっと
楽しみです
仕込みは上々
狙い撃ちです
Yeah, I heard that Reddit, one of the main Fate Reddit things, considers Artoria a loli, so you can't post like news of her or something.
無駄打ちはしません
Like, dude, this is Artoria we're talking about. She's the
ビ
fucking
ッグウェ
king!
ーブ楽しみ遠慮はしませんとも
I played Need for Speed Carbon. I really like that game, and I don't have any
あまり
interest
に
in
も
the
華
rest
麗
of it at all.
お待ちなさいエクスカリバーエリア
They're not about drifting. I'll be right back.
えい
おっと
Okay, let me see. Extra Tokyomi got it on with another lady, like possibly an Edelfeld, produced that Reen. Adopted hers and these. Adopted? Why is she adopted? Called Waiver at Shota? He's fucking college age. What the fuck, man?
了解了解
仰せの
楽しみです
えてな
You go to the clock tower after you're out of high school, typically. Because it is a university. Wait, Waiver 14? My understanding of the universe may be very, very different. Let me look.
一丁いきますか
How old was fucking... What would be my origin? I don't think you get to choose.
侍の火は解け一番
Weaver, Type Moon. Let's see here. Bum.
スイミング華麗あまりにも華麗小柱とキレエクス使い
All that often.
マジ信じらんない。
おっと
Okay, yes. Shortly before the Fourth Holy Grail War, at the age of 19, he developed the revolutionary concept that a mage's power could be increased through effort. So yes, he was 19. Oh, half-sister. Gotcha. He's not, like, scrawny. I mean, he's a little scrawny, but he's always paired with Alexander the fucking Great.
遠慮はしませんとも狙い撃ちです
そらよしとおっ
フリー
とおっと仕込みは
楽しみです遠慮はしませんともフリー
そらよしと
フリー
Fucking starfish. Fucking starfish. Fucking starfish. Fucking stupid starfish.
つまり仰せの通
そらよしと
Treated her as a niece.
たまには
That's just weird.
こういう催しもいいも
I
の
want
で
to
すね
read the source on that, just so I can get like my own firm grasp of the weirdness that is. You recognize it. Yes, Galactic Mermaid. That's fun. Yes, Carol and Tuesday is a good show. Come on, anybody got my craft essence? No. No. Fine, close enough. It sounds like one of those things that would be in the
なる
materials,
べくは避けた
but I'll look it up. It bothers me enough that I want to know.
遠慮はしませんロックオン
Like, it really doesn't matter. Like,
フリー
okay, so this is technically the Rean's niece because she, for all intents and purposes, has the same personality as Rean, has the same voice as Rean, has the same looks as Rean, minus the blonde hair when she's out of the moon cell.
ロック楽しみです遠慮はロックオン
Touch it.
遠慮はしませんともえいゴーエクス
Fucking starfish, fucking starfish, fucking starfish, motherfucking starfish. Holy shit, oh fucker.
行きますでは A
Son of a bitch, what the hell?
リースホーリーレイきらめき重なり光よひそやかに主よ このバカンスを捧げます。
How do you get Robin's shit? I didn't see it anywhere. Does it... You have to do the story first?
内緒ですよ。ホールドアップ。無駄打ちはしません。 ビッグウェーブインロックオン楽しみです。
Oh, is it on the list of point things?
スイミングの時間です。えい、お
Oh, it's one of the missions that pop up after getting the points. Gotcha. I see what you're saying now. You really have to build up to that. Bum ba-dum ba-dum. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. Bum ba-dum ba-dum. Bum ba-bum bum.
リースホリー
Pimping Gil and getting his golden iPad. Could Summer Sean do something like a Sharknado with a dolphin? Probably? I mean, servants can just do whatever the fuck they want these days, what it seems.
スイミングの時間です。
Like, oh, does this have absolutely nothing to do with my original record? Whatever. I like dolphins.
マジ信じらんない。イルカを撃つのでアーチャーなのです。何もおかしくはないのですよ。
Brainwashed her sisters.
大丈夫です。
さあ皆さん、この夏を思い切り楽しみましょう。
では
ええ、ロックオン。遠慮はしません。楽しみです。狙い撃ちです。リースホリー遠慮はしません。ロックオン。狙い撃ちです。ひらめき重なりえい行きましょう。眩しいですよ。光よひそやかにグリーン。光よひそやかに。
Yeah, this event has eaten up so much of my time that I haven't had any time to make like an actual video all week. It's fucking ridiculous. So, needless to say, this week's uploads will be the archives of this. And then next week we'll resume with, well, next week we've got the frickin' next part of the event. Lord, okay.
Eh, 楽しみで遠慮はしませんとも。スイミングの時間です。
Let's see here.
クリーン
What are y'all watching this season?
楽しみです。ええ、行きましょう。クリーン私のイルカは勇敢ですよ。頑張ってね。とっておきのクルーズを行きますよ。マスター、楽しみです。
Do you think Epi will eventually add their fossil ancestor?
喜びを見つかいは天に
I think he should. They got a lot of stuff. They could do a whole entire bunch of shit off of Tsukihime. Rent a girlfriend I'm watching. ReZero as well. Yeah, ReZero. Enjoying that a little bit. The previous episode with the dad is probably one of their best episodes.
最上に近い勝利。戦う前に勝つくらいでなければな。